What's up, Broken Tool Garage? Trying not to melt. Must be raining there. And then there's Sublime. Oh, listen, look at you trying to up me on that GIF war I had. Mine was classic. That was some classic stuff. See, Leighton Welding, what's going on, man? King's Auto and Speed, what's happening, man? The T-Bird guy. Oh, it's 450 degrees there. I gotcha. Yeah, it's what? I think it got to 90 here today, but it wasn't humid. That's the funny thing, man. It just Michigan is it's really humid here. But this week it's gotten up to like 94 earlier this week and it wasn't humid at all, which is strange. Last week was terrible. Like around about Tuesday or so, it was pretty bad. And Salty has joined. And Mustang guy, what's going on? And Victor, what's happening? Yes. And if have you seen the video? I grinded the shit out of my engine bay. Well, see, 95 now, was up to 106 heat index. Where you at? You're like in Texas or something? It's officially gone to hell. Yeah. How are you doing, Fuck? Yeah, I'm doing all right. If I can get my engines in my car and be able to start driving it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, that first little cylinder was, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like I put a video in the link of that video of a guy I watched, and I watched what he did, and I did the same thing. That poor dude on that video, though, he was talking about how it was a different video after that I was watching. He was talking about he wasn't happy with the assembly, the rotating assembly he bought, and I was like, well, what did he get? You know. So I found that video, and it turns out he was measuring his pistons and the bolts and the spring retainers. He measured them all up, found out which ones weighed the same and equaled them all out. I was like, holy shit, really? And but then he said, yeah, he wasn't happy with the rotating assembly, and then he said that the name of it, which was Speedmaster. I just started laughing. I was like, oh my god, because when I couldn't find main cap bolts right at Summit, Summit goes, if you're looking for something, if you're looking for this, try these. And I looked at him, I was like, Speedmaster. I was like, what the hell is this? So I looked up trying to find reviews on them, and people were like, Chinese junk, don't buy them. So I was like, yeah, I ain't buying them. So I found main cap studs, which were more, but whatever. And yeah, that. But he went super critical with that weight, man. I was like, holy crap, dude! I didn't do that, but maybe I should have. But then again, I bought a better rotating assembly. I bought a Scat, so wasn't a Speedmaster. But I tell you, to come to find out, with um, stroker engines, where the wrist pin goes in, it cuts into the piston, right? Because the pistons are shorter, it cuts into the piston. So now you need to put like a support ring on the bottom of them. And he said when he put, this is how bad they were. He said the support ring you put on it, which supports that gap where the wrist pin goes, supports the oil rings. He said when you put it, the support ring is supposed to just fall into the cylinder. His had a gap on it when it's not supposed to, and so he had to actually close it to get it in there. So he was like, "Yeah, this isn't good." So he had to buy new support rings. When mine, they did from Scat, they dropped right in, and he didn't have a dimple. And the dimple you put in that area where the wrist pin goes, so it can't turn past there. So the gap can't turn past there. And his didn't have it, so he had to buy new support rings. So interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, mine had all that, but that was interesting to learn. I mean, I've learned a ton of crap now that I didn't plan on learning. So, yeah, I can take an engine apart and put it back together again. It's not a big deal. I could put. The only thing I can't do is those spiral rings on the wrist pin. I screwed with that thing for probably 15 minutes and I couldn't figure it out. Justin figured it out in about 15 minutes, and then once he figured it out, he was just popping them in. Those things are stupid, man. But I guess I don't know if they're more secure than the regular snap rings that go in there. But let's see. I want to do a stroker 390. Holy shit. And then be right back. I gotta go build a Chevy. Yeah, right. What's up next, Jen? What's going on, man? And then Brian GT 101. What's up? I know you're saying, oh, TKO is gonna get your car mobile. Sounds like you were saying. I got some Speedmaster roller rockers. They look pretty good. Have not used them yet. Well, this guy's he's going to use it. I mean, I guess he doesn't see anything wrong with, you know, what he got as far as using it. He just had to buy a couple of other things in order to make it right, you know. So, and he said he's not too terribly concerned because it's going into like one of the like a first gen Bronco, and it's not going to rev. It's not going to rev that high. He said because it's just going into Bronco. But glad to see you back, man. Thank you. Hit that like button, everybody. Yeah, go for it. I have a brand new Eastwood porting kit that I would have sold you cheap if I knew you could use it. I don't. Ford Blue Gauge, who I've been talking to a lot about this, he told me to get. He said you have to use a carbide bit. Well, when I watched this dude's video, he used a cheap bit. Yeah, I mean, and he worked. He used a stone. Like I said, I started out with a stone just to get the groove going because I didn't want to hog it because I was nervous about it. But that's what I did on every one of them, and then I used the carbide bit for that set of carbide bits were $70 at Harbor Freight. But this dude used a cheap one that I was about to buy, and I didn't remember what he used. And I went back and watched the video after I bought that, and I was like, "Damn it, that's that cheap bit that I saw," and it worked for him. But I finished it off with that fine stone thing because it made it nice and smooth. Let's see. Had to take him to court, and it's not over. Damn. Yeah. That guy's a scumbag, man. GI with your K or GO. What is that? GI with your case? And then the Mike Staminsky, what's up, man? How come the name change? I missed it. Also, how do you donate to your channel? The name changes because it's a new channel. I won't get into that on here on YouTube, but if you want to know what the reason was, wasn't my fault really. Go to my Instagram, scroll down, there's a video. It's 5 minutes. It explains everything. But I'm just not gonna talk about it on here. Just for reasons they probably don't know I'm the same person, but but yeah, it wasn't right. It wasn't right, man. I don't think it was fair what they did, but tried to get it back. I couldn't, but whatever. I'm that person. I don't harp on things. I just keep chugging along, man. I don't really give a crap. And yeah, I was making money. Wasn't a lot, but as far as donating, I don't, dude, you don't got to give me money. Shoot, I appreciate it, but the only money that I got was from the advertisement from the videos when I got monetized, and then if people wanted to super chat, they could, but super chats are for people who have like over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which of course I had all that, but yeah, I'm at what 230 something right now, so which has been quicker than it was the first time around getting to 200. That was quite a feat. Took me quite a while to get there, but this time around, just people knew me and getting the word out. That's what sucks about it, is just getting the word out to what happened and where I'm at. But let's see. Wants to charge me $50 a day for storage. That's horseshit, dude. I'm sure you could fight that. It's like, dude, you had my car for what, 3 years, and you didn't do anything to it except tear it apart. Looks like you're about to catch me, Funky. Good job. Well, I mean, I don't know. I had a whole bunch of people that watched me that the only thing that sucks, dude, is the people who are not on my Instagram and didn't see that. They just see me disappear on here, and they're like, where'd that guy go? And they don't know, because you got to look for another channel if somebody's not telling you. Some people just found me again. So, and I started the channel with a different name because I was like, I don't want to go back to that, use the name that got me off here. But nobody could stop calling me Funky. So I was just like, you know what? Whatever. They don't know who the hell I am. Oh, look, do I got somebody who's going to do the same thing to me that happened to me the last time I was on a live?
If you could have heard the sound effects, I was like,
boom, chicka, boom, wow.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. All right, I'm trying to. Oh, this is just not going to work. We got to come up with something better here.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
See, he's back. Welcome back, sir. Yes, thank you, Bama. I thought you had 1,000 when I seen you go live. No, I don't have 1,000.
Hold on a second.
And right on. Hang in there. Your luck has been crappy lately. It'll be worth it in the end. I sure hope so. One thing it's been in the back of my mind is one of the bearings on my not the one of the main bearings has got some lines in it, and I don't understand why. And all I did was turn the engine over, crank it over with a ratchet. So I don't know. I might have to get another set of bearings for some reason. I'm not sure what happened to that one, but strange. Something else to learn, I guess. So Tim Webb don't have Instagram. That's what.
Works.
I'll give you a shout on my next video. Shout me out. Go for it.
Don't ask for a shout out on my next video because you may wait 7 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Any video with length.
Hey, live streams. Live streams are technically a video.
Not really.
Yeah, there it is. He's showing. What's up, Bama? $8 tripod. Yeah, I know.
I almost bought you something.
What?
It's one of those little tripod deals you can put your phone in and it rotates.
Does it have like flexible legs that you can wrap around stuff?
No.
Because Salty's got one that's got like
it's
three
for a tabletop.
octopus legs that you can wrap around a tree or a
I got one of those too. No, it's like a tabletop one. It's like a credit card. You pull it out and you unfold it and you stick the phone in the grooves. You stick it in these grooves and they rotate like this.
Does it go left and right too?
No, this goes
up and down.
Be perfect for instead of using a Listerine bottle.
You don't even want to see the contraption that we're set up on right now.
Well,
bro.
it's probably because it's probably that basket with them decorative balls in it or something.
That has something to do with that. But now we raised our elevation a little bit, so we put it on top of a box with a microfiber sitting underneath the phone, so the phone won't slide on top of the box.
Is it a green microfiber?
It's not green. Here's the color.
Oh, come on. Where's the green?
It's not even the gray one. It's the blue ones. You know, because there was 3 colors that came in that pack. Yeah. See, look, here's the pack.
Yeah. Yeah, there sucks there's not a way to contact all your previous subs yet. Yeah, well, only 300 of them even watched. So once in a while I get lucky.
And you probably got most of those back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is about all the subs I got, practically all my videos have the same number of views as I got subscribers. That is actually that is very good for a channel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But as they go up, that'll, one will surpass the other.
Broken tool, that's a used one. My new ones are in the garage. I've got like 2 bags of new ones out there. I managed to get them at $3 a bag. They're they're the Advanced Auto ones. They're pretty good actually. Do okay.
$8 tripod, you cheap arse.
Yeah, he's talking about the one with the wraparound legs. The one he uses.
Can you scratch your fingernail in it? Probably.
In what?
The bearing. That.
Oh. So how close? Oh, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna ask that question.
I gotta do a little bit of a hone on each cylinder again. That way I can make sure because Ford Blue Gauge said take like 400 grit, 300 to 600 grit sandpaper and sand right where I did that at. I did that, but at the same time I'm like, man, is it really flat? Is it really flat? I don't know. So I'm just gonna run the hone in each cylinder just a few times real quick to make sure that it's all knocked down, so I don't gotta worry about it.
Broken tool, what are you talking about? Leaf streaks? No, my microfibers don't leave streaks. What's up, Brailsford? What's up, Matt? You get a fingernail in it, then it's bad.
Brailsford. Yeah, and Brailsford, I didn't, dude. That's the other thing. When you lose your channel, you lose everything you're subscribed to. So you try to remember. It's so funny. Even the channels I was obviously subscribed to and knew about it, you take for granted that you're subscribed to them, and when you get another channel, you just think they're there. Some of the obvious ones I didn't even think about. Like, I think, like I watched Brutal and Foxcast. Brutal was like the one I always watch. I forgot to subscribe to him because I was trying to remember Mob, Sublime, Broken Tool. I was just trying to get all these people on there, and then Brailsford was one I just realized I wasn't, because I had a whole bunch of, and all the stuff that isn't car related that I watch on there too.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. And
that's real news.
Yeah. And then I just realized I'm like, Brailsford, I haven't seen a video for item, and I looked, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not even subscribed to him. I was like, damn it. So every once in a while I go, what happened to this guy? I'm like, I'm probably not subscribed, so I gotta go find him.
Did you get back on Four Blues list?
He said I'm easy to forget. Did I get back on Ford's Blues list? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, did you find Four Blue to resub to him?
Oh yeah, he was like one of the first. I had to because that's where I get my knowledge from.
Yeah.
Well, you heard what I called him in the last video.
Wouldn't that be cool to have like an
Oh,
encyclopedia of information at your fingertips?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the last video, so you didn't hear.
No, I didn't. Why?
I call him the Windsor Wizard.
The Windsor Wizard.
He is, man.
Oh man.
He said, that's funny when I showed him that picture of the freaking bolts. He goes, tear it apart. It's called stroker clearance. Take a carbide bit, grind it out. I said, take it apart. He goes, take it apart. And my buddy's like, well, you can stuff like shop towels in the cylinders. I'm like, fuck that. I said, Ford Blue said, tear it apart. I'm tearing it apart. And then I think Proline sent me a message going, yeah, just stuff it down. I've done it before with vacuum and clean vacuum. I said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm tearing it apart.
Yeah, he knows a lot of stuff, Broken Tool. I'm amazed. I mean, dude, it's just he's forgotten more than I'll ever know. That's about what that amounts to.
Do I know anybody who can put your car back together?
Yeah, Brian, what state you in? We'll find you somebody. If he's anywhere near Tennessee, he's got Ken. If he's anywhere near Kansas, he's got freaking Ford Blue. If he's anywhere near you, he's got you.
Me? I got my own shit I got to worry about.
I got my own problems to deal with.
Well, I do know somebody, Brian.
Oh, New York.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because you can bring it up to Wilmington, Michigan, and we could talk to Adam. Adam does that stuff, man.
Toyota, you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, that guy. I mean, if you've seen in my video for like the 5 minutes of Fords going through there.
Yeah.
Or no, it was pre the pre-Ford takeover. You seen T-Top Thomas's T-Top coupe. He did that. He did that car. He T-topped that car. He painted that car.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Some multi-talent there.
So did I subscribe back to the Mad Scientist.
Body, paint, custom work on the T-tops, motor. He did the motor, I'm assuming, too, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. That's Thomas. Thomas did that.
Oh.
That's why they were fixing it at Ford Takeover.
Why? Well, what was wrong with it?
Well, Thomas put contour fans in there, and he put a relay in there. And so as he's saying he was overheating in his fans, and he showed us a picture of his fans as I'm on my way there, he's like, it melted. And I'm like, how the hell did that happen? So I'm like, man, what? As I'm driving there, I'm looking at Mike going, how the fuck did that melt though? And then a few minutes later, I'm like, oh, I said, he's got contour fans on there. And he's got one relay. I said, no, you cannot do that with contour fans. Contour fans have to have at least 2 relays that are at least like 70 amps.
Really?
Yeah, they draw a lot of power. And that's exactly what it was. And when we got there, Adam was underneath the car wiring his fans direct so we didn't overheat.
Stephen King. I think Ford Blue would probably be the best one to answer that. Victor, if you're in here, see if you can summon Ford Blue to the live stream. Although knowing him, he's probably still working.
Sorry, guys. I know I was talking there.
That's all good.
Great thing, turning it down. Those shavings will go everywhere. Yeah.
New York.
Who do we know?
Who do we know near you in New York? No one.
Stephen King. Holy crap. That's cool. Anyone ever use Ford strokers? Any good? What do you mean by that?
Ford stroker motors.
I mean, technically, they're not really. They're Ford blocks. Ford didn't make the stroker. I mean,
Salty's ready to get up here and flap his flappers and his mouth.
But that's what I got, dude. I got 347 stroker. My buddy Justin got one.
Dip, dip.
See. I need it to run first. Does it mean first?
Engine shop near Chicago. No,
Oh,
you mean Chirac, Tim. That's Chirac. Don't pin the link if that's what you're doing.
Why?
Well, I suppose.
Oh, I know what to do now. I ain't screwing around.
Yeah.
You don't show me you. If I don't see you, you're not coming on here.
You would have let my emoji on. Mustang guy, have a good night, sir. Take care, man.
Up near Chicago.
Yeah. Or Chirac.
Oh, Ford Strokers is a company in Illinois. Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. I know that. I'm in Illinois. Where are they in Illinois?
You don't know.
It's a shadow, but that's me.
Jesus, you're either in the dark or a silhouette like you're a freaking
Dude, I'm standing outside, dude. Hold on a second.
witness
I'm standing
protection
outside.
program over here.
I can't do anything about it. So there's the light. See, I turned around.
There you go.
Turn around this
See,
way.
I don't know
Turn
anybody.
around this way, it goes dark.
I can't help you out, Brian, with somebody out towards you, but I can definitely vouch for Adam. You know what I'm saying? I see his work. I know the guy.
I can help him out.
Okay.
I can help him out. First
How?
thing, move out of New York.
Oh, shit. Carroll Streams, dude, that's right by me. Shit, Carroll Streams literally 5 minutes for me, 7 minutes.
Sure. Pinpoint to somebody you've never met before where you live. Come murder me. I'm just kidding.
My God. Hey, that's a pretty big circumference.
Oh, Mustang guy's out. All right, man. See ya.
Later, Mustang guy. Have a good one, brother.
Rich, he found me.
Hey, what's up, Rich? Carroll Stream. That blows my mind. Carroll Stream, dude, their cops are the worst, man. Those cops racially profile so bad.
Yeah, there's a suburb here called
Sublime.
Walker.
Let me say
We call
say
them
something,
Walker.
Sublime. See this? You cheap ass, go buy you one.
I know.
See that?
We call them Walker
Cheap ass
stalkers.
at $1 on Amazon.
I bought one for $20 at Best Buy.
Amazon's got them for $8. Shipped to your door.
Well, that's all good with it. Mine still hasn't fallen apart. I don't use it a lot though.
Mine hadn't fallen apart either. Mine's great.
That's because you don't use it because you don't make videos.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
but he
that's
uses it for live streams.
You use it for live streams, it works great. And see, I'm sitting here holding it now. The camera's pretty damn stable.
He probably
Use
spends
selfie
more
sticks
time
and
on
everything
panels
else.
than you post content.
Now, look, if I made as many videos as I do spending on live streams, I would have a shit ton of videos out there.
Hey,
Yeah.
what happened to the salty projects?
It got changed into the Salty Stings again. Just because I knew I was never going to do nothing with this channel. This channel is strictly just for live streams and hanging out with you guys. Once I finally
Where's
get
your,
moved up on my property, she's in the house.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't let her come out. It's just too damn humid out here right now, man.
how hot is it?
It's probably 87, 88.
Yeah, I think it's probably 90 here right now, but it's not very humid right now.
Yeah, it's 87. It hasn't been humid. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
We all see what I'm drinking. Freaking Gatorade.
Well, you know why? It's because it's June. If it was July, it would be humid.
Not always the case. It's usually
Dude, I'm telling you right now, it has
Last week
been
was
absolutely. Oh my God! Last week here, dude, the only time literally I came outside was to go to the store or either take my dog for a walk. Other than that, I kept my fat ass in the house. It was just too hot. when you walk outside, the air was so heavy and so hot, it just like took your breath. It was just so hot here.
Feels like you could cut it with a knife, right?
Yet he's gonna stay there because his gas is cheap.
Where, New York?
No, down there.
What, here?
Yeah.
It's probably cheaper than yours.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Further south we went, the cheaper the gas got.
Damn, broken
That's what I'm
tool.
saying. My gas here is probably cheaper than what you guys are spending up there. It just went down here. Believe it or
It's
not,
way-
it went
Yeah,
down
ours
30
went down.
cents just overnight.
Ours went down from 5.20 to like 5.03 or something like that up here.
Ours went from what was it, 5.59 down to 5.29 overnight. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
from 4.59 down to 4.29 overnight, and that's just for 87. I don't know 93. I don't buy it because I put the cheap shit in my truck.
hotter than the devil's toenail.
Dude, I'm telling you, no,
That's
toenails. No, it's just hotter than its balls. It's hot.
no, that's just terrible. What is that? That's a terrible analogy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it what it is. It's terrible. It's hotter
yeah,
it's hotter than the devil's taint. That's what
Come
you
on,
gotta say.
Bama, step up your game.
hotter than the devil's tank. Holy crap!
That Bama's like, shit.
Dude, I really
Like, I
enjoyed that
called
video
out.
you put out today, though, man. That was a pretty cool video.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome,
I
buddy.
got another one
Like I said,
coming out over the weekend.
The experience and the confidence you're going to gain from that, man, no matter what you have to do to a motor from here on out, or engine, for those who said, oh, it's not a motor, it's a fucking engine. Here, dude, we're in the South. It don't matter. It's a fucking motor. Regardless, it's a motor.
It's an
Motor, engine, same thing to me.
No, motor
Same
is electric.
damn thing. Nah, I don't care what you say. It's a motor. It's the engine. I tell you what it really is. I'll tell you what it really is.
He doesn't care what I say.
Dude, I'll tell you what it really is. It's an air pump. To be totally honest, it's an air pump. That's all it is.
With explosions.
But that's basically all an engine is. It's a big ass air pump. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another video over the weekend. It's just I took 3 of my old videos and put them together. It's like
Cool.
I had to because it's stripping the plastics, the interior plastics. The only reason I did it is because I was in a Fox Body group on Facebook and somebody was asking how to do it, and I was like, so I was telling them how, and I'm like, I said, I'm like the only guy who's figured this out, because I looked online and I haven't seen anybody who's figured it out yet. So I was like, you know what? I had 3 videos on it, so I mashed them together. I'm gonna put that out. It's 460.
No, but like I said, no matter what you got to do to an engine from now on, it'll never intimidate you anymore. Now you'll just breeze through.
Oh
anything.
yeah, no,
It won't be
it
no
don't.
big deal.
It don't.
Like I said, once you start tearing ginger apart, you don't know. You might get in there. You're like, well, you know what? I might just want to polish these heads instead of porting them. Just polish them. Just clean up the airflow a little bit. You might want to do that to your intake too.
Hey, whoa, hang on a second. I'll put rings on pistons, put pistons in, put a crankshaft in. I ain't fucking with no goddamn springs on no valves and shit. That's a whole
No,
nother.
I'm saying polishing the intake. I mean the heads and the intake. I mean, that's easy shit, man.
No.
Nothing hard.
Those heads were already done. I bought
What's
those.
up, Ben?
On ginger.
I bought those 3 bars from Justin. So he had them pocket ported before. He had them decked. He had beehive springs put in them.
Justin, I thought his name was Craig. Is his real name Justin?
Yeah, it's always been Justin.
What's up,
Well, I didn't know that. I've just always known him as Craig. I've always known his name as Craig. I didn't know his name was anything else.
Craig? Who?
Next Gen, Craig. Ain't that who you bought the head from?
There's a next gen Craig and next gen Mike.
I bought those heads from Justin.
Oh,
I
he's
thought
talking
you
about
bought the
wicked.
head.
Yeah.
Ginger's heads. I thought you bought Ginger's heads from Next Gen Craig.
No. I bought the roller rockers from Craig.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
bad, but my bad.
Yeah, those heads don't have a hell of a lot of miles on them from when Justin had all that stuff done to them.
Okay.
Yeah, those heads were set up. They just needed to be cleaned and put on the engine. So,
And what intake are you gonna run on Ginger?
oh, that car came with a GT40.
Oh, well, you might want to polish it a little bit. You don't never know.
Nah, it's just getting red paint. Full whore. We're going full whore. Everything's red.
Huh. Full whore.
Know what
Valve
you need to do?
covers.
Then you need to put a little string out hanging outside of it. Then
No, that's just disgusting.
just messing
No,
with you.
it's gonna be tastefully red because you know how there's been pictures on the internet where somebody had painted their engine bay red, but they painted everything. The wires, the hoses. I was like, that's just bad. Mine's
Why
gonna be
would
like
anybody paint wires in the hoses?
exactly.
What the hell?
Why would anybody pull out the seat belts and paint those black like they did in that car? But
I still can't.
no,
I'm still trying to vision a painted seatbelt. Doesn't it like split and just peel off?
I don't know what they did,
No,
dude.
because you can buy flexible paint.
It's dye.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff's dye too, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they were like those people. They were hillbillies, so they must have been. They could have been inbred and cross-eyed when they were using the dye because it looked like a 10-year-old was in there freaking painting because there were so many runs and stuff. I'm like, how do you run this? I was like,
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed or not, Sublime, but front bumpers and rear bumpers, that's the best thing to paint them with. It's
Yeah,
really the
no,
only
I know.
thing is flexible paint because
Yeah.
they flex as you go down the road. You don't want something stiff because that's all it's going to
yeah,
do is crack.
that's why when you paint plastics, you get dye, you get interior dye.
Well, no, I'm talking about the exterior, like the front bumper cover and the rear bumper cover, because
Oh,
they're going to flex as you go down the road. You want to use flexible
well,
paint.
I didn't do that on Black Cherry Bomb. I just painted that bitch.
You don't got to worry about it. It ain't your car no more.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Selfie, Bama said, why are we looking at a chair?
Because I'm too lazy to hit all this other shit and flip the camera back around.
Says, this is what you get. You get a chair.
Hey, I could show you how hot it gets down here if my damn Wi-Fi don't. My mom's damn elephant ears. Let me walk you over here and show you. If I don't get disconnected from the Wi-Fi, because this phone don't have any service. I just use it as the live stream thing. See all the leaves? Look at them all curled up. That's how hot it got.
You gotta water
Just been
that
here.
shit, man.
Dude, this some bitch has been watered every single day. This thing got hot. It said, "Fuck it, I'm dying. Hell with you.
Apparently you
I don't want to
ain't
live no
watered
more."
enough.
I give up.
Yeah, it said, "I don't want to live no more. Screw you." It's too
It
damn
committed
hot.
suicide. A plant committed suicide.
Yeah, they get water daily, man.
We're definitely inbred. The shit they did just makes you shake your head and curse. It makes me
No,
laugh.
that
Matter
is
of fact,
guys.
this is the new spike for ginger. So here's the 10 millimeter that I found in ginger. See, it's going back in there. I'm gonna throw it underneath the seat when I get everything back in there, and that's where it's gonna stay. I'm not gonna use it. So
When's the last time you
No,
saw
I'll tell you,
Spike?
that's the people that done that car, man. That is the people that's just literally that is backyard people who does not give a
well,
damn about nothing. They
you
just
did
hack.
see. You do remember the latest on that car when I was pulling the brake booster?
Yeah, I seen all that.
It had one nut holding the brake booster
The
on. And
boost.
it was loose.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. I was laughing at that.
So was I. Because when I went in there, I found the nut and I was like, all right, and I figured out what size it was. I'm like, okay. So then I went in there and I got a long extension to get in there to get it, and I started ratcheting it, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? It should have been on there by now. So then I reached up in there and I'm like, wait a minute, there's no freaking nut on there. So I went, all right, I gotta go get my light. So I got my light and I looked up underneath there and I said, "Oh my God." I started laughing. I'm like, "There's one nut on here and it's loose." Man. I said, "I thought I found everything in this car."
Are you sure they don't work for TKO?
Yeah, right.
No, there is a guy that's in New York that I cannot remember his name that does a lot of Fox body stuff. I ran across his channel probably 2 years ago, and somehow I either got unsubbed or my notification bell got turned off or something or whatever. But he that's what he does. He takes cars apart. He's strictly just a Fox body guy. He takes them apart, builds them, puts them back together, and it's not TKO, but it's another guy, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. He's in New York though. I think he's more on like I think he's more like in Jersey. I think if I can remember correctly.
What's up, Corvo?
But I haven't seen a video from his in a long time.
No, this 10 millimeter is a reverse curse. If I don't put it back in the car, it won't have good luck.
God, a reverse curse, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if you will have good luck or not. It's like one of those things. You don't want to leave no evidence of the dumbasses that was working on it before. You might just want to get it out.
See, the bad luck is when you lose a 10 millimeter. The good luck is when you find one. And that's what I did. I found one. So it's got to stay.
Surprise, Sublime's not trying to bid. Surprise, Sublime's not trying to buy it.
Sublime's not what?
Trying to buy that 10 millimeter.
It's 10. I got plenty of my own 10 millimeter. No need. Take it up. So when's the last time you saw Spike? When was the Spike's sighting been?
Oh, he's in the car. I don't go and.
Well, I know he's there. I'm just asking. When's the last time you physically saw him?
I don't go and visit him.
I didn't say just to go and visit him. You're doing a politician here. You're answering the question without answering the question.
I answered the question. I don't go and visit him, which means I haven't seen him. I'll tell you, dude, that thing. I don't like messing with him too much because he freaks me out.
Well, I told you I could kindly remove him for you.
No, you remove him. That's bad mojo.
Oh my God!
I just kind of let him roam and let him do his own thing.
He creeps you out. You don't want to see him, but you can't remove him.
I didn't say I don't want to see him. I don't want to mess with him too much.
Oh my God!
Getting back to something you were talking about before. You remember talking about?
I physically removed that thing 3 or 4 times out of that car since I bought it, and it found its way back in there somehow. That's just bizarre to me, dude. I don't know how that I don't know how that happened. I'm like, I took this out and I'm like, fine, you can live in there, do your own thing. I won't mess with you. You know,
it's like the Tiki doll from that Brady Bunch episode. We need Stupid Fast Truck in here. He definitely would remember that one right away.
I've watched all the Brady Bunch episodes, and I'm glad I don't watch them anymore.
Wait, you said you watched them all, Salty?
Yeah, I watched all the Brady Bunch episodes when I was younger. I'm just glad I moved on from that shit.
You know which one I'm talking about with the Tiki doll, right?
Stupid and quirky that shit was. I don't know how I even watched it when I was a kid.
What's a good retirement age? 55, 65, 75? 47.
I'm going to tell you, a good retirement age is as early as you can possibly retire. That is the best age. As early as you can tell your boss to kiss my ass and I ain't coming back no more. That's the best retirement.
Last time I fed Spike. I don't feed that thing.
Bama, hopefully I should be right about that too. Same age.
Stupid Fast Truck.
Damn, you say his name and
then set her in a hole again. Woo!
Oh, there he is. So yeah, Stupid Fast. I just made a reference to the Tiki doll episode of the Brady Bunch. Remember that one when they were in Hawaii? The bad luck, bad mojo. This man, he's Mr. Bad Mojo over here.
Were they in Hawaii or were they on a soundstage?
They were in a soundstage acting like they're in Hawaii.
You never know, though. They might have actually been in Hawaii. Hell, who knows?
I think they did. I actually think they did. They probably did.
Who knows? You know, as much money as that show was bringing in, you know, as much money as that damn show was bringing in, you know, who knows? Just like I watched a stupid ass movie, and I know everybody's going to disagree with me, but I watched a stupid ass movie today, and I don't know why I watched it. And that was Blue Hawaii by Elvis. I'm like, why? At the end of the movie, I was like, why did I watch this shit?
It's like right now I'm hearing the music that they would play in the background when like the spider was walking around in the tiki doll episode. Like the flute, you know, like it's coming to get you.
I'm just really interested, man. I mean, seriously, I know Black Sunshine is giving you headaches and stuff, but I'm just really interested. When you break Ginger's motor engine down, I'm really curious. What are you going
He
to
said-
find when you break it down?
He goes, Alice wasn't wearing a bikini, was she?
Under her hula hoop skirt, her hula hoops, whatever skirt.
I know Sublime will remember.
Later, Broken Tool. Have a good one, man.
Seriously, I'm just really interested what you're going to find in Ginger's engine when you break it down.
Probably nothing obvious.
You're literally going to have to take the damn pistons out of the motor, since
Well, the
it's
thing
never
is
been
this.
turned and ran and stuff like that, just to make sure the tolerances are good.
It could be, you know, the thing is, it could have been the other guy who put this one together, and it's probably fine. You know what I mean?
Well, how are you going to know, though? I mean, literally, how are you going to know without taking the pistons out?
You don't.
I mean, literally,
So are you just gonna assume it's good?
And who knows what was in that engine? You probably couldn't even see what it was that did all that damage to the bearings and stuff. But
my thing of it is, I just hope you don't tear Ginger's engine apart and find a bunch of dirt, well, not dirt, but just shavings and all that shit that you found in the other one, a bunch of crud.
Well, we didn't find any shavings. All we found were bad, grooved out bearings.
Yeah, but you could actually see where the block wasn't clean.
Wait, was the engine in Ginger ever driven or turned over, or was it built and just put off to the side?
It's never even been turned over.
Yeah.
So theoretically,
he brought it home. He brought it home and put it on.
I turned it over when I put the roller rockers in.
Yeah, but you done that with a ratchet, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's basically never been started.
Battery.
Right. No, it's never been started.
So if that's the case, then because nothing's really been moving around too much, you may not find
there's
anything.
going to be no damage. There's going to be no damage. All he's really doing is he's looking for tolerances. That's basically all he's doing.
Gotcha.
He's just checking the rings and tolerances and make sure he's not going to go through and have the same issues that he had out of Black Sunshine's in. That's basically all he's going to do. Yep. That's really all he's going to do, because there's literally going to be no damage done to that engine.
But like I said, I might have to get new bearings for Black Sunshine just because of that one. Something, I don't know, something was up with it.
Didn't you just buy new bearings?
No, it came with a kit, but when I took the crank off, one of the bearings it's got some grooves in it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I would call where you bought the kit then, and I would tell them, say, hey man, I got a bad bearing here. I mean, literally, that's what I would do. I mean, because that's all you really need is just one more bearing. And I'm sure they would make it right. You know, you just show them, say, look, I hadn't even put the engine together yet. Here's the part right here.
God, I can't get that stupid shit out of my mind.
What?
I know.
Now I'm thinking about
Bunch.
Yes.
No, he's trying to pick
something
he's trying
totally
to picture
different with the Brady Bunch, though.
He's trying to think, did Alice ever wear a damn bikini?
No. It's about when they performed as a band. This is one of the songs they sang. Just popped into my head. Don't ask me why.
Remember the Partridge Family?
No, because remember in a few episodes, the Brady's, the kids all formed a band and like made songs.
See, I had to watch
I know,
that
but do you remember the TV show The Partridge Family?
Oh, heck yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
you did. I guarantee you did. The bus painted all different fucking colors. Yeah, you did.
No,
he's a generation younger. How old is he? 42?
He's not that far behind us.
He's
like 44, aren't you?
Huh?
You're like, what, 42, 44, something like that?
47.
Oh,
he's only 5 years behind us.
I had to watch the Brady Bunch on reruns, man.
I figured you would watch the Partridge Family because
I wasn't really into that. I was more into I was more into like Three's Company and stuff, you know.
Sing the Partridge Family song.
Come and
Why
knock
am I
on my
making that
door.
up? I figured, that's not the Parts of the Family. That's Three's Company, dumbass.
I know that's the song I was singing because you
Yeah,
just said
so
he
I
was
was like,
watching Three's Company.
I was like Three's Company, Different Strokes.
Dude, I know
Yeah,
like
I mean,
all the freaking songs
who
of the intros.
who didn't watch Different Strokes? I mean,
Oh yeah.
that was like
They got the-
we all watched to see when Arnold was going to. What you talking about, Willis?
don't forget about we'll be moving on up.
Oh yeah, and then Jeffersons,
Yep.
Sanford
Y'all,
and Son.
y'all remember? Y'all remember the show Alice?
Oh yeah, I watched Alice.
Oh,
Yeah, we did too.
dude, one of the best ones from Alice.
Shut up, Dingy.
When Mel, the owner of the diner, he was so cheap he needed to buy plates, so he found a Chinese place that was going out of business, and the name of it was Watanabe, and he bought all their old plates so he could flip it over, and so it would say it's basically be an M for his Mel's diner, and then. What's his name? Flo freaks out and starts breaking. He's like, "You broke my Watanabes!"
Shut up, Dingy.
Man. That's too funny. Well, kiss my greens.
Blow.
Yeah, I watched way too much TV as a kid, dude. Way too much.
We can tell. We can tell.
Yeah. Way.
We can tell.
I still got 90 years, yeah.
How about
Nah, me,
WKRP in Cincinnati?
I was made
Oh,
to
yeah.
get my ass outside and
WKRP,
play.
yep.
You know, Taxi was always one of my favorites.
Watched a little bit of that. And what was the other one?
Funky is still went by in the years.
Well, then there was all the action shows like Dukes of Hazzard and Airwolf and
Oh yeah.
A-Team and
Hardcastle and McCormick.
Knight Rider, Hardcastle and McCormick.
Yes. Gotta love that
Hawaii
one.
5-0. Starsky and Hutch.
See, what we had 3 channels, right? Because I didn't have cable growing up because we lived in the woods.
We didn't either.
And so we, you know, what I did get to watch was Leave It to Beaver and freaking Dick Van Dyke.
We had to watch a lot of fucking Leave It to Beaver too. Trust me.
What's the matter, B? You okay?
And Dick Van Dyke, that was always on.
Oh God.
But on Saturday nights, though, buddy, you could watch damn. What was that? The Honeymooners? I mean, not the Honeymooners. God damn it! What was that show? Oh, it was the best show in the world.
It's so good, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know. The one you remember they used to show boobs and shit on there. God damn, what was his name?
Oh, Benny Hill?
Yeah, Benny Hill.
The Benny Hill show. As soon as you said that, I knew exactly what show you were talking about.
I used to love the Benny Hill show, man. My mom would make me stop watching, but my dad didn't give a shit.
Benny Hill was priceless.
Oh, let me show you something else, Funky. You might like this, Funky.
Oh, and Star
Sublime
Trek.
is even paying me. Sublime is even paying me a damn.
I always watched the original Star Trek with my mom. She loved that.
See Sublime sitting there?
Oh my God.
Frog.
Oh, what's up, Tim? Let's see there, bud.
Fucking covered on the fucking rack.
Don't forget Too Close for Comfort.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Who was the old man that also played in Caddyshack? What's his name?
At night.
There you go.
Yeah, he was in the Mary Tyler Moore show too.
What was the show that Robin Williams played in?
Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy. Nano.
Nano. All the time. Happy Days.
Yep.
You know, it's crazy that dude committed suicide. I just wonder if he had like terminal cancer or some shit like that. I mean, because his like suicide, Robin Williams, his suicide just came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if he had
that one.
I just wonder if he had like a terminal illness or something like that, and he just said, "Fuck it," he just took his stuff out.
Wait. The new Star Trek that made Stacey Abrams the president of Earth.
What?
In a Star Trek episode you're talking about? Really?
The new Star Trek.
Oh, the new one.
She can't get elected as governor of freaking Atlanta of Georgia because she's stupid. So
Dude, she ran for governor of Tennessee also. That's a
Yeah,
lot of people don't even
but
realize that.
but the thing is, she's so bad at that freaking Star Trek reached out to her and said, "Hey, we're gonna cast you as president of Earth." I'm like, man,
That
come
just
on. I
tells me
love
I don't
Star
need to watch
Trek and
that
all
show.
the Star Trek, franchises, but that's some bullshit.
Yeah, there you go, Bama. MASH, Green Acres, Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, I watch MASH all the time.
Oh yeah, I still watch MASH.
Proline, what's up?
What's up,
Mr.
Proline's
What's up,
like, what the
Proline?
hell? Proline's like,
Mr.
once again, what the hell am I walking into here?
Yeah, Mr. Stuff some paper towel down the cylinder. I wasn't even going there, pal. You can do
Hey,
it all you want.
I concur with Proline though. I've done that shit many times.
Hey, more power to
Stick
you.
shot towels down the cylinders and do some clearance, dude. I've had to do that shit.
More power to you. After finding something or after realizing something was in the other engine and screwed my bearings up like that, I was no way I was doing that in this one. No way. Other
What's up,
engines.
Mavstang? What's going on, man?
Mavstang.
Married with Children. That's what he brought up earlier. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. That was my grandpa's
Nothing
favorite
else,
show.
though. Nothing else. It gave you the experience you needed, and you didn't need Justin this time to help you put all the pistons back in. You did it yourself.
Well, I didn't put them back in.
You hadn't put them back in yet?
No.
Oh no, you just sprayed it down with Marvel and Mystery Oil and put the bag on it, did you?
Yeah.
Now, are you going to attempt to put them all in by yourself?
I had to watch Married with Children on reruns because we were so in the woods we couldn't get Fox.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the way we were. We didn't have nothing. We lived.
We would get it once in a
know
while on a nice day, and it was snowy.
Yeah, we lived out in the country, man, and we didn't have nothing. We lived on a dirt road and all kind of shit. I mean, God, dude, our dirt road probably was hell. It was probably 8 miles long, man, and we probably lived in the middle of that damn thing. It would take us forever to get out to the end of our dirt road.
Strange New Worlds. Is that on Paramount?
What?
It did absolutely no good to wash cars.
That new Star Trek. That might be why my mom was talking my ear off about Paramount.
I don't know, but if they're involved with Stacey Abrams, I won't watch it.
No, he was talking. That was the other Star Trek. There's a new one.
Yep, same here. Wait, who said that? Same here.
UHF. Yeah, UHF. It was on UHF for us. Was 17. That's what it is here now. Still channel 17. Yeah, Paramount. Okay, yeah, that's the one I heard about. All right.
I don't even watch local channels anymore, man. Now that I got all these other ones, the hell with them. I don't even watch TV though.
I don't really watch direct TV anymore, hardly.
No, I mean I got Roku.
It's on Motor Trend, History Channel, Discovery. That's about it. Oh, and the what do you call it? What do they call it? The American Heroes channel.
Mainly everything I watch is either on damn YouTube or Amazon Prime. Because I don't I canceled my subscription with Netflix a long time ago, so I don't have that.
There's a new show on Amazon Prime coming out. There's a Navy SEAL guy who writes books, and he's got this book called Terminal List. I listen to his podcast every once in a while, and everybody keeps talking about it. So I finally bought the audiobook and listened to it. It's pretty cool. He's kind of got a character that's kind of like a Tom Clancy kind of thing. And the book was pretty good. So now they got a series coming on Amazon Prime called The Terminal List. It's got Chris Pratt in it. So
that's one thing I've never done is listen to an audiobook.
Yeah, neither have I. I decided to listen to it, and it was pretty good. So I'm waiting for that to come out. It's coming out July 1st.
I used to listen to some podcasts, but hell, I don't listen to no podcast anymore.
Yeah.
I used to be real big into the. I know everybody's gonna get on my ass for it, but it is what it is. I used to listen to the Steve Austin podcast because I didn't listen to his Tuesday podcast. It was just his Thursday I listened to, the one that was Unleashed or whatever, because that's when he done all the cussing and raising the hell and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the one I cared about listening to. I didn't care about the PG-13 rated shit.
Indo Catch. What's up?
What's up, Endo? Who said Miami Vice? Oh yeah, Mav say Miami Vice was good. Crockett Tubbs.
I never watched it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It was mainly Dallas for us, man, because like I said, I didn't have no choice. Because, you know, I got a mom and 3 sisters, so pretty much you watch whatever they watch or you don't watch shit.
Yeah, that was
just
another
what-
thing. My sister freaking would take over the TV, and you were watching. You were watching. It wasn't Dallas. You were watching Knots Landing or Falcon Crest.
Yep. or 90210 or some bullshit like that.
No, that was after that, but yeah.
90210 came out. Let's see. Was it the late 80s, early 90s when that shit come out? I mean, of course, I was already grown at that time and gone, but you know, but I think 90210 came out what, late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
That's what I was thinking.
See, Pinks is waiting to see Terminal List.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Amazon Prime, man, because they have a lot of the. I know this is boring to everybody, but they have a lot of the Western movies that I like to watch.
Oh.
I'll have to rent them; they're free.
$6 Million Man. Dat.
Oh yeah. And the Bionic Woman.
Hey, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Who didn't like seeing Linda Carter? If you didn't, you were
yeah.
you're a fag if you didn't like watching.
I bet her boobs are around her waist right now.
Believe this or not, no, they're not. Neither, dude. She still looks good for her age.
She's holding up.
Yeah, she's doing all right.
Holding up.
Yeah. That's because bra technology's come really far in the last 30 years.
No, it's called plastic surgery and boob enhancements.
She's holding up like Christy Brinkley.
Oh, there you go.
Christy Brinkley is holding up good.
Yeah, she is.
Dude, she sold her soul to the devil.
she lost it in the divorce to Billy Joel.
She still looks like she's 30 years old, dude. It's insane.
Billy Joel.
Mm-hmm. You didn't know she was married to Billy Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a kid with him. They got a daughter.
I didn't know she was married to Billy Joel.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
She's actually in one of his videos, I think. One of his first videos. What was it? Uptown Girl? I think that was it. But I'm not sure if she was the one in the video.
Oh, let me switching gears here.
Yeah,
because we're all horny, perverted old guys. So I'm gonna ask you this: what is the video that you guys can remember? The one that came on MTV, music videos. What is the one video you guys can remember that had the prettiest women in it from back in the day?
Oh,
girls,
the one woman. Well, I'm gonna say the one girl that stood out the most in a video.
Oh, you're asking the one girl. I thought you meant just like in general.
Yeah. If you're going for multiple,
I can already tell you who it was for me. I can already tell you what it was for me.
I was going to say what band. I was just going to say ZZ Top. They just had a whole bunch of.
Or White Snake. White Snake had, I think. Who's that? Was that Steven Tyler's daughter that was in those?
No. That chick just died not long ago.
Yeah, Tawny Contain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chick was bad to the bone, dude.
Oh shit.
It's sad that she passed away.
Yeah, Brooke Shields looks pretty processed, Proline. She looks like us. She's like the spam of what she's looking like. What's up, Pigs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Warrant, you're right, Victor. Warrant, Sweet Cherry Pie. Yeah, they had
that was Bobby Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she married Janie Lane and then freaking got him addicted to drugs.
Sounds about like.
What's going on?
What's up, Pink? How you doing, buddy?
You guys are like talking about everything I remember as a child.
Yeah.
We always do this.
You old people.
Yeah.
What's up, Fat Boy Fox?
Well, we're all too ugly to even think about getting with a woman like that. So all we can do is just talk about it.
I got a woman in the other room.
Oh, I had plenty of women, but none of them look like that.
Process.
I'll be the first
I
one
like
to
that.
admit, none of them look like that.
one to the fence.
Don't get me wrong. My girls were pretty in my eyes, but they wasn't that pretty. They wasn't that kind of pretty.
That comes with money, I think.
Comes with a lot of money.
It's
Not
like
just
that
money,
Darius,
but a lot of money.
that Darius Rucker song. He sings with
Frankly, I
that.
think had the same deal that Dick Clark did, but he backed out of it finally, and it killed him.
Well, what was the one guy that always had the prettiest women around him on any show
On any
back
show.
in the day?
I was about to say Hugh Hefner, but
You
No,
talk about Bob Hope? Bob Hope?
Bob Hope. He
Bob
always
Hope.
had the prettiest women around him.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Price is Right.
Was.
George Burns.
Think of,
Oh,
George Burns.
yeah, but he didn't have a regular TV show though.
and Benny Hill. Benny Hill had some good-looking girls on his show too.
But Bob Barker, dude, always had the prettiest
Yeah,
women
Bob
around
Barker.
him.
There you go. Bob Barker. You know the ones that he didn't do anything to?
Yeah.
He probably got blowed by
Name
every
them
damn one of them.
After characters on Dallas. Oh no.
Oh God.
I can't remember any of their names.
Charlene
Linda
Tilton.
JR.
Linda Gray.
JR.
Charlene
Gray.
Tilton. He was the hot one.
Yeah, Charlene Tilton was pretty good.
Patrick Duffy. Shit.
No, he said characters.
Oh, I don't
That's
remember
what-
their actual names in the
characters?
show.
Well, I knew all their character
know.
names. I'm just trying to remember their real names. What was the guy that played JR? He played on damn I Figured Genie too.
Larry Hagman.
Larry Hagman, yeah.
That's it.
And Patrick Duffy was Bobby.
Price is wrong, bitch.
And the original what was his name? The father of all the kids. He was he played in so many Western movies back then, and he always played a bad guy.
I didn't watch Dallas, so I don't know.
I did a little bit.
That was
I
what
had
my
no choice.
mom watched.
I had a mom and 3 sisters, dude. You watch Dallas or you watch Four Walls. It was in
Or
the story.
Dynasty.
I used to watch Four Walls, so I went in another room and
Yeah,
did
so did I.
something constructive with my time.
I tried to go in another room, but I was always like, Keith, go to the kitchen and get me this. Keith, go to the kitchen. I was always the gopher. So I did what I said.
Joe Racing. What's happening?
Because my mom was one of those type, if you didn't do what she said, she whooped your ass. So you got up and did it.
Well, that sounded like my mom.
Yeah, my mom would tear my ass up in a heartbeat, boy. My dad would come off of work and there'd be no broom because she done broke it over my back.
Yeah.
Then I'd get ass whooping from him too.
Oh no, my mom was the wait till your father gets home kind of woman.
Oh no, there wasn't no waiting. I got my ass whooped then and I got my ass whooped later. So I got my ass whooped on both ends of the spectrum.
I'm gonna go outside.
Love you.
Love you too. Talk to you later.
But nah, the way it was with us kids mainly though, when we was awake on the weekends, dude, we were made to go outside and play. You know, there wasn't no sitting around inside the house.
I didn't get a chance.
You get your
to go
ass outside.
I had to go outside and do chores.
Oh, that same thing here. Cut grass, clean up the yard. I mean, that's what we had to do as kids.
I had to cut grass, take care of the garden. I had to rake rocks because we lived on a rock vein, so they constantly were popping up. And I swore I raked up and wheelbarrowed enough rocks off of that property to create the Great Wall of fucking China.
That's funny.
We mowed grass.
Well,
and we had to cut and split wood by hand.
Oh yeah, had to do
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
we had to do that shit a lot too. Hell yeah, because that's the only heat we had. We had a wood burning stove or wood burning heater in our
Well, I
room.
got old enough to finally cut grass, and I thought it was going to be the best thing in the world because it seemed kind of neat to cut the grass, use the lawnmower because it was a motorized thing. Yeah, I regretted that day after that because then I had to do everything. Splitting logs was one of them. Growing up,
You know
so
what? Stu, correct. You got to remember there was no such thing as Xbox and PlayStation, all that shit back when we was kids.
we had an.
The only
Well, I
thing
didn't
was-
have one, but my friends had an Atari.
Yeah, I had an Atari.
We had an Atari too, but our mom wouldn't let us play it because she was either She was either taking care of my baby sister or she was doing house chores and she didn't want us brats in there bothering her. So get your ass out in the yard and do something. So, and that's just the way it was.
Being outside, so especially if I wasn't doing chores, being outside was where I wanted to be, even in the wintertime. Just get out.
Well, wintertime down here for us was never. Yeah, it was cold. Don't get me wrong, it was cold, but
I thought it was cold
we didn't
because of the summer temperature. So
yeah. But see, we didn't have winters like.
Yeah,
we didn't have winters like Spunky and them's got. Spunky and them, they get fucking snow out the ass.
We had
down here in Georgia.
We had a big ass circle drive that we shoveled. My dad didn't have a snowblower. He didn't have a plow.
Oh, it didn't snow much where I lived.
And then we lived down a 2-track off a dirt road. And if it snowed really hard, well, we'd have to start shoveling down that 1/4-mile road to get out.
We were made to do our garden without a tiller. Me and my 2 older brothers, we would have to go outside with picks and hoes, and that's how we had to dig our garden out because our dad wouldn't allow us to use the tiller. Because he knew we would tear it up, so we were made to do all that shit manually.
He lived in an upscale area, but my family lived there before it was upscale.
The only upscale about our house was the bathroom. It had a flushing toilet. That was fucking it. The rest, it was just a house. Like, we didn't have dirt floors. We did have wood floors and shit, but no, other than that, we didn't have air conditioners though. I mean, literally, we did not even have an air conditioner in our house.
We didn't have air conditioning.
I did. I was spoiled.
Oh,
Now, when I lived in West Virginia, we didn't. When I lived in West Virginia, when I was under, I don't remember how old I was. When my mom was single, divorced from my dad, and we lived in an upstairs apartment, basically a house that was split in two. And we lived upstairs, no air conditioning. In the summer, it was pretty warm up there.
So
yeah, you want to see? Come on down here to Georgia, but
kids' names are.
I had air conditioning, but my dad was so cheap he wouldn't turn it on until it got 95. And when he did, he turned his set it for 80. I'm still sweating in the house.
We didn't have an air conditioner. We couldn't turn that so much on if we wanted to. It
didn't have it either. We had a fan.
Yeah, that's all we had was a fan. We didn't have no damn little rotary fans. We had them big old box fans.
So
it's sitting anywhere.
Oh, you know what? No, so when I was younger, my dad, same thing in the wintertime. He wouldn't turn the heat as high as I would like it. So when I was like 8 years old, I would take my blanket and go lay on the floor and put my blanket over the vent. So the vent blew the heat right into my blanket. I know, it's 21.
I used to do that with the air conditioning because my stepdad wouldn't turn the AC down low enough for me.
Yeah.
I would get cold at my dad's house. My dad kept the house at like 64. I love it. My dad did not like heat at all. And so in California, when I go out there, that house was perfect. But I did the same thing in the summer. At night, I'd put my blanket over top of the AC unit and just, get cold.
See, we had a wood stove that looked like it didn't look, it was a box. And it had like a grill.
I know that's what we had.
So we had a little knob. We had a little knob on it that you could open a vent that would make it burn hotter. Mm-hmm. But my dad would load that thing up at night and turn that vent down, so you were freezing at night because he'd keep the fire going just enough to keep it warm in there and last through the night. So to this day, I gotta sleep when it's cold.
Oh, that's it, man. Dude, I cannot sleep when it's hot.
A couple of cars had those kind of radios.
Huh?
Yeah.
So what now?
Buttons.
Yeah, I remember the old good old-fashioned radios that push the buttons.
You always had to get it in because I didn't even have station saves on mine. I was cheap.
Oh hell, we didn't have station saves on nothing.
My car, it was a 71 Triumph Spitfire. That was my first car.
I'm gonna tell you the radio that was the baddest.
That was a 79 Pinto.
I had an 80. Mine was an 84 Pinto wagon.
Yeah,
the baddest radio at least down here.
The wagon. I like the wagons a lot better.
Yeah, we had a
I'd love to have a Pinto wagon right now. I'd love to have
their
one.
brand,
I'd build
they
a
bought a
shit
brand new car. It was a '77 LTD. It was green,
That's an awesome
and
car.
it had vinyl seats that were green, ugly green. It was
That's
terrible.
like the light olive green color,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't olive green. It was like a brighter green.
like a pastel almost.
It was awful.
Yeah,
I remember those.
I remember those stupid fast truck. That's the kind of radios
I
we had
like
in all
those
of our
old
cars.
LTDs though. They just need a little tuning and a better exhaust on them.
No, but I would absolutely love
It
to
was
have
a
a damn
302
Pinto
car,
wagon.
but it was a dog.
If I could get my hands on a Pinto wagon right now, I'd buy the shit out of it. That wouldn't even be a thought.
Tacoma I wanted, but I could never catch the guy to see if he wanted to sell it to me.
We saw that wagon at Bleed Ford Blue Fest last year. That blue one. It was like a '76. It said its license plate said was it whole lot of car?
Wait,
Or it said
Was
a
that
lot
the-
of car.
was that the Pinto or the Grand Marquis wagon you're talking about?
No, that was a Ford LTD, '76
Oh.
Ford LTD, a blue one.
There was one at
Yeah,
Ford Takeover like that.
Yeah, that real big one. That Funky done the video on last year.
It was an
was that
LTD
blue-
or a Grand Marquis or LTD wagon with a Coyote, I believe, in it at Ford Takeover. I was like, dude, I could have swore this car was at Bleed Ford Blue Fest.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a guy here in Michigan he's got an LTD wagon, and it's got a Coyote with a turbo on it.
Wasn't he
Was
at that car
Bleed
meet
Ford
that
Blue-
y'all?
Yeah,
Wasn't he
was
at that
there.
car meet that y'all had that
Yeah.
Carmine come up with his
Are you,
GR?
Yeah.
are you comfy?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
At the
see-
body shop or whatever, your print
Yeah,
shop.
and he's friends with the guy who has the Baramont, where he's got a 4-door Fairmont. It's got a Barra engine in it with a turbo.
Really?
Yeah, and it's almost ready to go, and he's setting it up to drag race. It's got a cage and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I really hope Michael Ferguson does do the Bear motor in the 550. That actually would be really cool, especially if he films it and puts it all on YouTube for people to watch. I think his channel would blow up, man. I really do.
Who is this?
Michael
Super
Ferguson.
fast. You and me both, sir. You and me both.
I don't
Michael
know who that
Ferguson,
is.
you seen him at Fort Takeover.
I did.
Yeah, Michael Ferguson. You know he's got the EcoBoost.
He's got the
That's
blue
Chris's
EcoBoost
buddy.
F550.
He's Chris's buddy, cooler.
Yeah, he lives
Buddy.
right by Ken and Chris. Boost Attic 137 is his name.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Mike,
talking
yeah.
about doing a Bear motor in his S550, Bear turbo motor. See, now I think his channel would blow up if he actually filmed that shit and put it on YouTube. His channel would do great because you just don't see that.
Well, you don't see one that a 4-door Fairmont. One in
No,
it
no,
either.
I agree. Yeah, I agree, 100%.
What's up, Craig?
What's up, Craig?
Craig,
How you
What's
doing,
up,
Craig,
buddy?
you're fired.
What's up, Donna?
Fired.
Hey, Craig's car made it there and back.
Yes, it did.
Hey, Funky, how much longer are you gonna be on?
I don't know, not too much longer.
You work? Are you working tomorrow?
I came on
course.
at 6 o'clock.
I gotta get
All
out
right,
of here.
well, I figured you were working tomorrow because you went live so early tonight. I just might need to check my charge on this phone to make sure. I might
The
need to go
week
get my
after
drop
next,
cord.
I have off.
Sweet.
Say what?
So the week after next, I have off.
Oh, there you go.
Blime, are you going live tonight? Or you got to work tomorrow?
You
I
don't have to work tomorrow.
might be able to. I might be able to.
Okay. Because when Funky gets off here, I might have to go to the store.
All right.
Get some smokes.
I got to.
You don't have to.
We're gonna drive up to Ohio tomorrow.
Hey,
I
What
have
do
to.
you think about Jewel having to pull all their shit off the shelves?
Jewel Osco?
No, Jewel.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
I didn't see the news. I
haven't heard anything about it. Jewel. Who's Jewel?
They
Who's
basically
Jewel
sell the e-cigarettes flavored.
So why'd they have to pull
Because the
Marketing
FDA
towards
told them
children.
Yeah.
them?
Man, they're talking about now doing away with cigarettes completely.
Oh yeah, they've been talking
Hey,
about that for
all I
years.
can tell you is this. go ahead and get rid of all nicotine. That way, I can sit back and watch all the nicotine addicts take back the country from the liberals.
Yeah, no
They're gonna
shit.
start fiending so much that they're just gonna take it back.
I
think that would happen
7 years ago, but I understand.
I think that would happen more than them taking people's guns. You take people's cigarettes, and this country's gonna go fucking nuts.
It's like what happened today, Roe versus Wade.
Oh God, don't start.
Oh man, I never seen so many people angry that they can't kill babies.
Well, congrats, Craig. You can't be fired. You just started a new job. What kind of work you doing now, buddy? You don't got to tell us the name of your business.
Job, you didn't be fired.
Yeah, what kind of job? What kind of work you gonna be doing?
When he came in here, I told him, I said, "You're fired." That's why he said that.
I can understand if you don't want to tell nobody the business that you do or name of the company, which I understand privacy. What kind of work you gonna be doing?
Corner now, so that's all.
I'm just curious what kind of work he's gonna be doing.
You do.
I have no idea. What do you do? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Exactly, stupid fast. It's like it does 0 to 60 at 6.2.
7 seconds, 0 to 60. Yeah, I know. That was fast. When I was
Dude, it's so dry around here. If somebody was to cough hot, the grass would catch fire.
Doing mechanic work on just about everything.
Nice.
It is so hot.
Are you a certified mechanic? Are you allowed to do that?
I'm a YouTube certified mechanic. Does that count?
Now you probably get a lot of work.
How good my work is. He's fixing it.
Probably get a lot of customers.
I think they're making caveats now that you can do that.
Just ask PTO. You can get a lot of customers. You might not be able to do the work, but you can get the customers.
Oh, I can't even do the work. I can't even do the work on my own cars. I hurt too much now. I barely hang insulation in my damn garage. Shit. I should have been done with it already. One wall done.
How close is Ken getting on your car, bud? Are y'all still waiting on the transmission or whatever it was you're waiting on?
Last I knew is the transmission was waiting on some rings, some snap rings, and then the guy who's working on his wife had a baby, so I don't know. I don't keep it that. If I was in a hurry for it, I might call them or text them more often than I do, but I figure it'll be done when it's done. I'm not rushing anything because I know as soon as I get it back, I'm gonna break it again.
And it's going to be right back again.
And then I'm also going to get the body work done on it, which is going to cost me even more money.
Body work? What kind of body work you got to have done?
Oh, I damaged the door. I damaged the side, the passenger side. I got 2 big scratches down it from the ladders in my trailer. I broke a mirror off, which, I mean, it's still on there, but it falls out really easily.
Holy crap.
Hey, I didn't say it was easy on vehicles.
Damn, buddy, sorry to hear all that, man.
It just happens.
Got me feeling better.
God help all the focus.
If you're not up close,
it
looks good. Most people don't even know about the damage I did to the door, but I made a video of it, and it's where I accidentally had the door open and let the car roll back on my trailer, so it came down onto the fender, caught the door, and so it dented the door and pushed it, which damaged the front fender a little bit with me. I fixed it and got it working and smoothed it out enough. I mean, unless you really know where it is, you don't see it. Yeah. But I make it fixed.
Speaking of which, so hey, so Sublime, where's that Explorer that Mike gave you?
I think I don't know if I said it on video to somebody at Ford Takeover or something. I said maybe I should make that one the spike for this car.
Yeah, you should just throw it in there.
Throw it underneath the seat. It's actually that's where it's at right now.
It's in the car.
It's underneath my driver's seat. So is the Kermit doll.
Where's the Kermit shirt?
You know what you should do though, Explorer? Is take your front lower grill off and put it where the cigarette butt was and just leave it there all the time.
Say what?
I think you need to do
You should take your grill off and just put that little Explorer right where where Funky filmed that cigarette butt and just leave it there all the time.
So what you need to do What you need to do is you need
I
to,
could glue it there.
when you wash your car, you put the Kermit shirt on and go out there with those green microfiber cloth and wipe it down.
Oh my Lord.
And then stop when people walk by, stop and get on your phone that's green too and say, hello? No, there's no
Maybe we should
Explorer.
even take it one step further. Instead of having it be me, I'll take the Kermit puppet, make it look like he's sitting on a toilet, have him do a cold start from the toilet, and then head out to the garage.
You see what Stupid Fast Truck said?
What?
You should run over the damn Explorer and said, take that.
Take that, Explorer.
The pry pop is tired.
Yeah, exactly. Either that or freaking tape a quarter stick to it. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Really?
Then your car will get hit by shrapnel.
Yeah,
Don't you still have your bumper? Your front bumper, your old one?
I do.
You should take that little Explorer and glue it up on the bottom of your front bumper. And that way, when you finally do hang it on the wall,
Now, there
the
you
Explorer.
go. Literally glue the front of it like right at the point of the crack where the crack is.
Exactly.
Oh man, priceless. Now that would be.
Are you ever going to hang that? You ever going to hang that thing up, or are you just going to ship it out to somebody who wants it?
I don't know. It's just I didn't realize how much space sticking off the wall was going to stick. You know what I mean? We're talking like 4 feet off the wall. That thing's going to be hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang it as high as you could possibly hang it on the wall. That way, it won't be in nobody's way when you walk by.
You got some tall walls in there.
Well, no, it wouldn't be in the house. It'd be in the garage. That's the problem. I got to come up with a spot in the garage. If I tried to hang that thing in the house, I'd get hung.
Or donate to Car Mob and let Car Mob hang it in his shop when he finally gets it done.
There you go.
It's the only problem with my garage. I got an 8-foot ceiling in it again. Can't fit a lift in there. And it sucks because the floor is 8 inches thick.
A dramatic reenactment. Oh God.
Let me ask you something. Above your garage, do you have a room above your garage?
I do. It's got the pool table, and the hockey table, and it's gonna have a bar.
I was gonna say, if you didn't have a room, and if it was just rafters,
if I didn't have a room, no, I'd open it wide up.
Indo Catch says out driving the other day, went wide open throttle and 3,800 to 400. She fell on her face, pulled power, shuddered. I'm thinking MAF sensor. But open to any ideas you have. I will tell you what Justin told me. Check compression.
Yeah. I hate when I check compression and one cylinder comes up with 30.
Yeah.
No, hell yeah.
Had that happen on my Focus, and that's when it swapped engines because I blew it.
So, Funky, when are you going to get out there and tackle putting the pistons in? You going to try to do that this weekend?
We'll see. It's supposed to be 90 tomorrow, and when I do that, I got to have the garage closed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why I'm working on the air conditioner in my garage. I have a 3-ton air conditioner heat pump I'm putting in with a mini split, putting one upstairs and one downstairs. Should keep it cool in there.
Yeah, that should work.
I'm insulating the whole thing. I already have the doors insulated. I got one wall done.
Should get a swamp cooler for me.
Oh, swamp cooler works too.
That's what you should get, Funky. Swamp cooler.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You can make that shit. You ain't even got to buy one, dude. Just make it.
Swamp coolers are easy to build.
Yeah,
they're easy to build. You can buy them cheap too. They're not.
Yeah, that's true. I had one that did my whole house in Cali when I lived in.
They look like
California. That worked great.
They look like a dehumidifier kind of thing.
Oh, that's a
damn cool. There he is. What's up, Mr. Gary?
What in the rub? Boy, I tell you, every single one of you guys got some purty lips.
What?
Glad you ain't looking at mine.
That wasn't creepy.
I'm just
glad you ain't looking at mine.
You got a phone call.
What's going on, Gary?
He's talking on the phone. He joined us to talk on the phone. No.
I know. How rude.
Hey, don't you hate that shit though? As soon as you join a panel or something like that,
He
you
said
get a freaking phone
he
call.
comes up here and goes, "Boy, look at these guys with their pretty lips," and then he jumps off.
Yeah, I'm
that's
going to go get my drop and plug up my phone. Damn thing's eating the battery up for some reason.
Bama, if I was
Blame it
to
on
give
the
it away, actually, there was already somebody that was first in line from a long time ago, and I forgot about it, so it would have to go to him. I totally forgot about it.
Who's that?
Huh?
Oh, you talking about Bama?
Yeah, what he said, yeah. I said if I ever gave it away, I think at Howland I gave the first opportunity to take it.
Don't worry about it, Bama. You will never get it through the mail, brother, because he don't mail nobody shit.
No, that ain't something I'm mailing, bro. Could you imagine the logistics
Just-
trying to mail
just
something
ask for
out like
Rav.
that?
Just
Sorry,
ask for
guys.
Avco and Brelson.
Oh shit! I got a rear subframe I got to take out of the back of my truck tonight. Shit.
What you gotta take out?
I got a rear subframe for my Mustang to take out. I got to find a place to put it. I had to buy a new one because my old one I'd cut all the rubber bushings out and replaced them with aluminum. And the easiest way to fix that, to soften it back up, is to just buy a new one or a new used one with rubber bushings in it.
Yeah, you want to get some of the factory ride back, don't you? And I don't blame you.
Well, I'm breaking bolts. I'm breaking the bolts that are holding my rear end in. I've done it twice now. I didn't even know I did it the second time, and that's what damaged my transmission, damaged a brand new drive shaft that I had to replace. So that's $900. I mean, that's about $1,800 right there, just because I broke them because I was running too stiff in the rear.
Well, if you want to,
I'd
if
already
you want to keep
upgraded the
that,
bolts.
if you want to keep that, I would suggest go to Pony 1992 channel and watch his videos. The way he fixed that problem with his rear end. He fixed that and kept all of his suspension.
I'll look. I mean, I've watched his channel. I don't remember seeing that, but
Are you
But
guys
see,
talking
that's what he was doing.
beans?
So what now?
Are you talking about the time I ate those beans? You talking about fixing my rear end?
I had the
Nah,
Steeda upgrade and the Steeda brace on it, and that didn't help.
He drilled all the way through his
That would
pumpkin.
fix my problem. It did not. Now, Chris, Chris is trying to get some better bolts in there, some made bolts that are much stronger for it, so it's not just the off the shelf ones.
Yeah, what Pony done? He drilled all the way through his pumpkin,
Yeah. Well,
and he fixed that problem. He don't have that problem
rear
anymore.
end, or the back half of the cover of the rear end twice now. So
Yeah, but like I said, he drilled all the way through his pumpkin, and he put. I'm not exactly sure what kind of bolts he put in there, but he don't have that problem anymore with his. He fixed all that.
I know
And
one thing I'm going to do is that the drive shaft. I'm keeping my old drive shaft because it's a Dana drive shaft, and I'm going to cut the ends off of it and reuse them because they're really good U joints.
Yeah, but like I said, definitely if you haven't seen this video, go back and go. I can't tell you which video it is. You'll just have to watch them.
I can scroll through his videos pretty quick. I've got them on my. Yeah. I don't know why. You subscribe, you hit the bell, but it only sends you so many notifications, and then it takes the bell away from some people. Like I had Sublime and Funky. I know why, because his channel changed, and I didn't even know. I lost it because I missed what happened. But a bunch of people, like, I don't get sent their videos. I don't know people are putting videos out because it doesn't notify me like it's supposed to.
Well, Pony's got a couple of videos on that whole.
Pony's got a ton of videos.
Yes, he does. He's got a lot of videos on that rear end thing. Because he broke his just like you did yours. He broke his bolts and messed up his thing. And that's when he went for the whole.
Once I did it at the drag strip. The second time I did it, I guess I did it at the road track. So I wasn't even doing a hard launch. It was just regular, basically normal takeoff from a slow roll. But it snapped the bolts, and at the time was only running stock power. So I mean, I had
there you go, Sublime,
and a tune, and that was it.
There you go, Sublime. You ain't got no reason not to ship out Bama that bumper. He just said, "Hell, I'll pay shipping."
Like I said,
There
though,
you go.
I already committed it to somebody else if I ended up giving it away. That's my point. And
I thought Bama was the first one.
no, Holland was long time ago.
Who was?
Holland.
Holland.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I ain't seen him in nobody's channel in a long time.
that's
Oh, he
Yeah.
was on the other night. But Holland, didn't he rebrace his rear end in his car too?
Did
Not
he
sure,
what?
dude.
I think Holland redid his rear end on his car too, put those braces and that on it.
yeah.
I know
have
he did.
braces
Yeah,
on
he
mine.
did some suspension work. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what he did, but he did do some stuff. Yes.
Yeah. But Pony went completely different. He drilled all the way through his pumpkin,
I don't know how.
and
Pumpkin?
he put a nut and bolt on his.
How long ago was that video? Do you remember?
Shit.
Pony's
that
probably 2
Year and a
years,
half.
I would say, at least
2 years?
a year and a half, 2 years, at least
What's
that
up,
long.
89?
What's up, 89
What?
GT?
Well, I've got. I'm looking through his videos right now on the computer that's behind my laptop because I'm like crazy
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
we'll head over to that.
trying to
All
scroll
right,
through and
fine.
find it.
I'm down the street.
Yeah, if you don't find it, I'll go get on my computer and I'll help you look through it
Oh,
and
I'll
help you find
find
it.
Okay, goodbye.
I'm slow. I'm slow.
Well, guys, I hate to say hi and leave, but I got to meet my brother up the street, my other brother.
Your other brother. I was gonna say.
Yeah, my one.
Oh, you got to meet.
He come up from Tennessee for my other brother's funeral. So
The one that passed away, was that your older or younger?
that was my middle brother.
Middle. Okay.
Yeah, my older brother's the one that lives in Crossville.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you
Have a
guys.
good
Gary, you
All right,
and
man.
your family have a
Later,
good night,
Gary.
sir.
All right, thanks. So you guys take it easy. I'll talk to you soon.
Later.
There, Gary.
Blyme will be on later if you want to come back.
He missed that. Good. The blind will
Yeah,
be
like
on
I said,
later.
God, Funky, has it been a year and a half? God, it seems because he hadn't put out no car videos in so long. God, it seems like it's been longer than that now, don't it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So,
Who
God,
are
it's
we
been
talking about
a
here?
long
but
time.
I'm not a
I
must
can't remember if it
know
was.
channel,
I can't
so-
remember if that happened after or before Ford takeover last year.
I can't remember if I know it's before he got his lift. He didn't have his lift, but he's still doing it on jack stands.
Oh, wouldn't a lift be nice?
I do remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Now, however long that's been ago, but I remember he did that before he got his lift.
When was my last actual video? Oh, it's been a year ago. I haven't put out a video in over a year. I'm
Well,
a
it goes to
sad,
show why
sad
nobody-
country.
Goes to show why nobody's been getting any notifications from you then.
Well, no, I'm talking me getting notifications from other channels that I generally used to watch all the time. But no, it's been a year since I put out an actual video, not a short.
Yeah, see, I mean, I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I absolutely watch nobody shorts. I don't watch shorts at all.
I love them. They're quick,
To me-
they're easy, they're fun.
To me, they're just a waste of time. I click on them to watch a video. I don't watch. I want to watch something that the substance to somebody's
See,
video.
Selfie's the
Like the one
actual
Fuck
old
put out.
man here.
Yeah, I love watching videos, man. I like getting
I understand.
engaged
I
in people's
prefer a
videos.
longer
And
video.
you
that's
just
got
can't do
some-
that with a short.
You got to work tomorrow. What time are you working in the morning, Funky?
I get up at 3:30 in the morning,
And where are you?
Michigan,
Oh yeah. What part of Michigan?
Grand Rapids.
That's where my stepfather grew up. That area.
How far from Ludington are you? Not that far,
Fuck you.
right?
You going to the car mob bash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably about hour and a half.
North? You're north of it, right?
No. We're
South?
south.
South.
So you're in between Ludington and me. Right?
Well, you're probably over 2.5 hours south of me.
Well, I'm kind of south and west.
Where are
Yeah,
you?
Yeah, Chicago's like close, just over 2 hours away, and then you're further south from there.
Well, yeah, I'm a little bit more west and a little bit more south of Chicago.
What city you near?
St. Charles,
St. Charles.
which is in like a suburb of Chicago.
Yeah. It's a good ways away from here.
Good ways away
Yeah,
from
fuck you going to the Carmel Bash and
Cumbia, Alabama, which is just south of Muscle Shoals, which is just south of Florence.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're about boosted.
I'm about 30 to 40 minutes away from
Nice.
from RJ.
Yeah, did you see that car he was thinking about wanting to get rid of the
Oh
truck
my
for?
God. Yeah, I was drooling over it this morning. I hate
Oh.
when people show me stuff like that I can't afford.
Oh,
now I haven't seen this now. What is he talking about getting rid of his truck for?
some guy sent him a screenshot of what year was it? A 70s?
69.
69 Mach 1 S code, but it did
beautiful.
not have the factory 351. It had a 428 Cobra Jet motor in it with a Holly EFI card. And it must be 4-speed.
Beautiful.
And they're wanting to trade him straight up for his truck.
No. He was asking 58 for it.
8,000 they wanted for that?
58.
So it was almost 2 years ago
69 Mach 1. It's
What was
beautiful.
almost 2 years ago?
where he Pony broke his rear end.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. You found it, Funky?
Yeah.
Did you see the video where he actually drilled through the pumpkin?
No,
What's up,
that's
Tim?
just like the first one.
Street
Yeah.
Fox.
What's
Still
the
in the
name
doghouse,
of it?
Street
What's
Fox.
it called?
Still in the
What's the
doghouse.
name of that video? So that way Pinks know where to start looking at.
Funky's like, I got nothing.
I got
No, he's looking for the name of the video.
Thought he said he found it.
Right
No,
there.
he told us what the substance was, but didn't say what the name of the video was.
Major damage to my 16 Mustang GT. What happens when differential bolts break? Let's find out. Found it.
There you go. There you go.
More damage than expected. 2016
What's up,
MG
Timsy?
GT rear
Yeah, but
cradle removal for inspection. Not good.
But he
Yeah.
shows you how to fix all that because according to him, he hasn't had any more issues out of it.
Okay, I'm
He
gonna
said
I'm
it's
drive
rock,
it, does
rock
he?
solid now.
I
Well,
found the spot I
he
need.
said in one of his last little BMX videos, he said we're getting really close to race season. So, but from what I hear from Sublime and other people, he's talking about selling his car.
Really?
He
Like I
said
said,
he did mention that in one of the live streams one day. Anybody want to buy a 2016? I was like,
God, he
what?
hadn't even had a damn
Well, I
live
had
stream in so
one.
long. I can't remember the last time he had one.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Pony.
Tony?
Oh, yeah, that's been a long time for him. Oh. Believe you long time.
We don't know who that is anymore, man. He no friend of ours.
Oh,
Pinks, is your Mustang a manual or automatic?
Manual. It takes a
Manual.
lot of abuse from me. That's how it is.
Well, he drag races his, so I mean,
I'm a
don't really get much
bad
more
driver.
abuse than that.
That's what-
But now he did.
what I
But you
did
got to remember, he
too.
did buy a badass transmission too, so and a badass clutch. He bought the, what was it? The T5 or not T5, but
Magnum.
the T6. He bought the Magnum XL.
He bought the T56 Magnum XL. Yes.
Yeah, that's a badass
The
trans.
one I looked at, but I have a stage 3 Caliber built MT83, and I damaged it when I broke the rear end last time.
83 or 82, you mean? MT82?
MT82. What did I say 83?
You say 83.
I've been.
Yep.
I started drinking without
Jump
food.
Street
while
Pop.
I was eating food, and I made the mistake of drinking first, and my cup it's empty.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I heard you had a few beers
My
at Fort
glass
Takeover.
of Jameson is gone.
Yeah, I heard you had a few beers at Fort Takeover.
I had more than beers. I helped Drew polish off 2
Yes.
bottles.
Yes, I watched it. Yeah. There was a lot of things going on that night. It was good. Fucking with
Welcome
Brett.
to our house.
Oh, did the Brett.
You know, I had
Oh,
fun.
what's
I
up,
don't
buddy?
care, and I didn't have a hangover the next day, so I'm good.
Funky,
Hell
you
no, you
missed
sweat.
some of the best stuff that night.
Oh, you did.
Uh,
Staying in your little
Funky,
Airbnb.
you know House 50?
yeah.
Okay, there he is. He's just chiming in on your chat.
What's up,
He
man?
said, "Welcome." He said, "Glad to see you back." I haven't seen that name. I don't think I've ever seen that name.
Oh yeah.
Me personally, I don't.
I don't
Okay,
know
cool
House
deal.
50 either. So
Well, maybe that's one of your other subscribers you had on the other channel. You know what I mean?
there are way too
Yeah,
many
it's
people
House
to keep up with.
we follow each other on Instagram and stuff. So.
Cool deal, man. Cool deal. It's nice to see some of your older people coming back in.
Oh yeah.
Nah, man, it's just I was hoping your channel would take off and you'd at least get monetized real quick. You know what I mean? But I don't know why it hasn't.
It's hard to restart when you get bombed.
Well, nobody's seen nothing. Trust me. Me and Sublime was on that panel when that shit happened.
Yeah.
And we
I
didn't
did not see
nothing.
one thing. I was looking
It was
away
not
for that,
one
literally
thing.
for that half a second.
I wasn't even looking away. I was looking at the computer and I didn't see anything. Funky seen that shit, and within a millisecond, that shit was gone, just like that. So
See,
I don't know how in
YouTube-
hell they could even bust him for that.
because they're assholes, and I'm sure you appealed it.
Oh yeah,
They said nothing other than screw you.
Yeah.
they
It
didn't
was,
say nothing.
it was an automated response. It was
Oh.
automated, I'm sure, and they denied it. And then I got a hold of somebody, and hey, well, yeah, we'll look into it.
If you had been like a 2 million subscriber channel, they would have might have
No,
helped
he'd
you.
already be back up and running. They would have never
Yeah,
even. They
because
would
they
have just seen
would
it.
have helped him because it makes them more money.
Hell yeah, he wouldn't even got a strike.
Yeah, I found it funny how, just like me, even because the subscriber count is still below 1,000, but we'll happily put an ad in front of your videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they changed
doing
that,
that.
they changed that just recently, like in the last year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
even more.
Before, unless you were monetized, you didn't get videos. I don't see ads because I'm premium because I pay for YouTube Music.
I
have
am
a
now.
phone.
I'm premium now.
And so me, my wife, and my 2 sons don't ever watch commercials on YouTube. And it's nice. It's when I'm watching on somebody else's YouTube that I'm like, what the hell? What's this commercial bullshit? Because
Well, I mean, right now I'm only doing the free trial. The free trial lasts for 3 months.
I've had the premium YouTube since it was YouTube Red, and I never watch commercials on YouTube. I never have.
Well, you know what? Some commercials I actually enjoy watching because sometimes you see some pretty neat shit that you normally wouldn't see.
Sometimes.
But you know, most time it's just garbage shit.
Yep. That's why I don't like watching them. If I want to see commercials, I'll go on a channel that shows commercials that I want to watch.
Well, see, right now I'm under the free trial of that premium.
Yeah.
But the free trial lasts for 3 months. I'm gonna keep it
Really?
once the 3 months is over with, but it lasts for 3 months.
But that's where I get my music is YouTube Music. Used to be Google Music, and the Google Player was
RAV4,
much
what's
better.
up, buddy?
That's not true, Rav. He doesn't make videos.
Oh.
He doesn't make videos.
Hey, my wife's back, so I must have pizza.
You were waiting on pizza?
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I
will
think-
not eat pizza for a while. I ate that shit yesterday. That shit tore my stomach.
I
That shit tore my
haven't had
stomach up.
pizza in Weeks. It's been weeks. And the last time I had pizza, I had a calzone.
I'm getting ate up by freaking
I factory
pizza
and
is a
got a
calzone.
calzone.
pizza.
It's not pizza, it's a calzone.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a pizza that's folded up.
calzone's
like
awesome, man.
Hey,
Great.
it's got a different name, so you can't count it.
It's a pizza
That's
pocket.
Pizza pocket.
It's
It's a gigantic
Dude, I used to
Totino's
eat-
pizza roll.
it's gigantic.
Dude, I
It's a-
used to
it's
eat
a-
the hell out
a
of pizza
pizza
pockets. man.
omelet.
Dude, I've been eating pizza
I-
pockets recently, man. Oh my god, I love those.
I love pizza
I
pockets.
know.
man.
I get the
Oh,
ones that are like
Good.
I get the all pepperoni. when I get
Yeah,
them.
I like
See,
the
that's what I do when I
combination.
get combos. I get the pepperoni combos, and I'll just sit there and munch on those jokers while I'm watching TV.
Paul the Fox,
Paul
what's
the
going
Fox,
on,
what's
man?
up?
What's up,
What's
Paul?
up, Paul? How you doing, sir?
Paul's starting to make his rounds again.
Yeah.
I know everybody does their lives late, and I can't get into them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually in bed.
Well, I usually go live late because I don't want to step on nobody else's other feet in case somebody else. What's up? How you doing? That's
It's
the
a
reason
better
why I go
time.
live late because other people's always live, and I'm like, well, damn, I don't want to go live early because that's usually their
Wife
scheduled
comes
time.
on and the dogs
So
follow.
I'll go live late.
See this?
See my girls, my girls.
By two little dogs.
They're tiny too. They're
My-
chihuahua.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he sublimed himself.
He-
You can
He's
hear
like,
my.
I'm gone.
I know you guys probably can't hear my girl in the background snoring. So
Mine's in the house. So in other words, she's been hanging around Mike Hall too long, right?
Yeah.
With the snorer.
Dude, he went down. We banished him to the basement of that house.
Oh, really?
He said, he goes, I'm going to go anywhere where away from everybody. Like, all right, you can have
The
downstairs.
basement, brother.
So
Go to the basement.
I picked the room, and he picks the room right underneath me. Now I didn't
you still-
hear him clearly, but he's downstairs underneath me, and I still could hear him faintly when I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I'm like, damn. I couldn't hear him.
I can't get away from this. Why did he pick the room on the other side of the fucking house?
I know. They had a king bed, I guess. But he was like, he goes, so did you hear me? I said, faintly. He goes, really?
You hit the back arrow, Pinks. Link should be pinned if you want to come back in.
Josh,
Okay.
Oden.
We're doing good.
You have a good one too, Pinks. Take care.
I'm trying to.
What's up, Josh Oden?
What's up, Josh?
It's got an
Paul
engine to
Fox,
put
how you
back
doing, sir?
together without damaging it. Yes,
Without damaging what?
my engine, putting it
Oh.
back together.
Yeah. Let's say we want to take our time.
You only gonna be live for like what, another 20 minutes or so?
Probably
Get
not
that
even
long?
that. Probably not even that.
Okay, I'm trying to look at my battery to make sure it lasts. I think we got enough battery.
Josh
If
Oden.
I
what's
suddenly
going on?
get gone, my battery's gone.
Pinks is like, later, I'm eating pizza.
Yeah.
I don't blame.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Absorb that alcohol.
Pizza needs to be fresh when you eat it.
I know
For
I gotta
sure.
put out some more of that
Everybody,
stuff.
yeah, everybody who drinks that drinks pizza or eats pizza cold and
I can eat pizza
Dude, I
cold.
love-
Don't get me wrong.
no,
I can eat
can't.
cold pizza, cold fried chicken. I love both of those.
Nope, forget it.
See, that's the thing,
Cold
though. If it's
fried
really
chicken's
good
awesome.
pizza, like Chicago pizza, cold is okay because it still
Nope.
tastes really good.
I'm not really a leftover eating kind of person.
Oh man, cold fried chicken, dude. There ain't nothing better.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
I
is.
do that too.
Yeah, hot fried chicken. It's way better.
Shit, cold fried chicken is good. Take it right out of the fridge and start munching.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Cause I'm a leftover guy, man. I love leftovers. That's what we grew up on. So
See, that's the thing. As I've gotten older, I've gotten not so fond of. So there's still leftovers. Some leftovers I will eat, but a lot of them, no, yeah, keep that.
There is
Like
some leftovers I'll eat. I can't think of any right now.
I had pepper steak leftovers yesterday.
I would say I'd have steak today, but me and my dog ate it all. I ate half sheep. And no, I don't put on her half. I didn't put I didn't put anything on it. It was just plain steak, grilled. She's good. No fat.
Leftover
just
chili, yeah. I'm not a big chili fan, but I know chili would be a good leftover thing because it really doesn't.
Oh,
change.
yeah, chili leftover, but I can't eat chili. I can't eat leftover chili cold. Now I have to
No.
I'll do
eat that.
leftover chili.
Gotta heat that up.
But yeah, like soups, like homemade soups and stuff. Oh yeah, I eat the hell out of leftover soup.
Yeah.
Times it. 7, 8. Oh boy.
What?
How long?
Yeah.
How long?
Same here. Same here, Tim. I love me some cold fried chicken, buddy. I tear that shit up.
See, he's already bored. He's like, "How long are you gonna be on here?"
Who?
You.
Don't worry, he's going live. He's going live in a
I
little
didn't
bit.
say anything. I was just looking at the clock.
Yeah, he's like, "What time is it?"
Not me. I'm just looking at the
He's
banner.
like, "What time is it? It's time for Funky to end this."
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I got to run over to the Dollar General and get cigarettes. I would go to the gas station, but shit, man.
Yeah, buy the
Cigarettes already
cigarettes
out
while
there.
you still can.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell
exactly.
you right now, the tobacco companies are got so much money, they're never going to be able to do away with tobacco, man. You can hang that shit up.
I don't know.
They gonna grease the right politician's pocket, and that shit is just gonna fade away
Yep.
because they got so much damn money.
You're right. He's right on that. He's right on that. Especially with them taking away the jewel.
Oh, that's gonna make cigarette companies even happier.
Yep.
I'm telling you, tobacco companies. You know what? And I wouldn't be surprised if tobacco companies didn't have something to do with that. I'm gonna tell you right now, because like I said, they got so much freaking money, they can make shit happen when people don't think nothing. They're like they're like other entities in the country. You know, tobacco companies they're like got more money than anybody else. Like the big oil tycoons, they can name their price. They get anything they want.
$9 for a pack of cigarettes.
That's pretty much what it is in Chicago.
Man,
It's ridiculous, dude.
So far, Josh, our cigarettes have not got up to that price
man,
yet.
that's like
Yeah, Paul, I'm with you.
that's
Leftover
like 2
pizza, I
months.
eat the hell out of them.
That's 2 months of ESPN Plus, man, to watch UFC.
I don't watch stick and ball sports of any kind, so I mean, ESPN Plus wouldn't do me any good.
No, I said to watch UFC.
Hey, that's a good question. How much money have you spent on tools in the rebuilding of your engine so far? Funky, if you just had to take a guess off the top of your head.
I didn't buy a whole lot of tools.
They already have most of the tools you need, and a lot of them you can either borrow or rent.
Yeah, I didn't.
Bama, how in the hell can you be from the South and say
Now, if you say
cold
parts,
fried
it's a
chicken?
different
No damn
story.
way. Dude, you ain't Southern. You a transplant from up north. What the hell's wrong with you?
Who
You
said
ain't
that?
Southern.
funny.
Don't give me that shit. You a transplant, dude.
Bama's having a good night tonight.
I'm telling you, he's not a true Southern. He moved to Alabama.
What's up, Sally?
He come from down Massachusetts or some bullshit like that, or Boston.
The only
Boston.
tools I've really bought were like
Cars. Look at the cars.
the tools I ever bought were like my magic ratchet, I call it.
Hey,
Like some
Sally.
magic ratchets. A couple torque wrenches.
Hey,
About-
Sally, how you doing?
Sally.
Hey, you still using the Harbor Freight torque wrenches? Because I do, and I love them. People can say what
Yeah,
they
they're
want. I ain't got no
garbage.
problem with them.
They're
They
garbage.
are.
Sometimes,
But I
sometimes
still use them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got the good ones. I got Mac, Snap-on, and all that kind of shit. But all my shit's packed up, and I can't get to none of this shit. So when I need something, I have to go buy it. I mean, I got toolboxes here, toolboxes there. I mean, I got shit scattered to everybody's house. That's why I cannot wait till I get my shop built on my property and get moved up there. That way I can bring all my shit home and have it all in one place. I'm so sick of, it's like when I go change my oil at my brother's house, because I'm one of those cheap asses. I don't go pay people to change my oil. I just go in his driveway and lay down on the ground. I don't even have to jack my truck up. My truck is so high and I'm so little, I can just slide right up under there and change my oil.
I was waiting.
And,
I was waiting. I was going to say it.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna
yeah.
get me, brother.
He's like, I don't even got to lay down. I just walk underneath my truck. I'm like
Please live.
Troll.
Nah, No, I just go down there and I just change my oil, man. But I always have to borrow his tools because all my shit's packed
See,
up. I can't get to nothing.
I seen a Rubicon today. That was the sublime color.
A
Really?
Rubicon?
Yeah.
Wait. Rubicon.
Yeah, it's a Jeep.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, yes. I've seen those. Yeah, we have a few out
Hey,
there.
question for you. Have you ever heard of a $13.5 million Bugatti? A new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Not an old one, but a
Yeah.
new one.
Yeah.
A brand new
Yep.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something I
You know
call.
who owns one of the those son of bitches?
Floyd Mayweather.
No, this son of bitch is $13.5 million. They don't even sell for that much new, dude.
Floyd Mayweather probably. I'm sure he's got one.
No, that damn Prince, Abu, whatever his name is over there in Saudi Arabia.
Abu
Yeah,
Dhabi?
Every single, hey,
The one
every
was
single one of
responsible
his
for
cars,
dismembering that reporter guy.
yeah, every single one of his cars are gold plated. Every fucking one of those bastards. I was watching a thing on him today. Every car he's got is gold plated. Every fucking one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But that is
Bugatti-
the richest family in the world. That family's worth $2 trillion.
Bugattis cost like 20 grand to change the oil.
But can you imagine owning a car that costs 13.5
Could you imagine owning a
fucking
car that costs
billion,
20
$1
grand
million
to change the oil?
I wouldn't own one.
You know,
I'd drive that motherfucker till it blowed up. I'd never change the oil in that son of a bitch.
don't
I'd
get
be
it
the
confused-
dumbass that
don't get
drained
it-
everything out and put Marlboro
get it-
Mystery oil in it.
Don't get it confused with another car that's a supercar called a Bugatti.
I've had some fun in some Bugattis.
Like I said, Salty's here. It's gone to hell.
Yeah.
Gone to hell.
I've had some fun in them.
I'd buy
Or
that for
shall I say, or shall I say, got some poo. It wasn't a Bugatti, but I got some poo.
He was born in Pensacola, sir.
Well, that don't count because people down there in Florida don't know what fucking fried chicken is anyway. Y'all don't. Yeah, I can understand why you don't eat cold fried chicken.
You're a fish eater.
Yeah. Florida don't count because y'all fucking another country. Y'all don't know what fucking
No.
fried chicken is anyway.
See, if you live on the coast, that ain't really the South. If you live on the coast of Florida, that ain't the South. It's where you live in like the middle of the Panhandle or the middle of Florida. Now that's Hickville.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. You go down to the middle of Georgia, down around America's Georgia, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not a motherfucking thing in America's Georgia. Nothing, dude. You talking about that is just a poor
Middle Georgia.
place.
I live there.
Me too. Well, you should know where America's Georgia's at. If you lived in Macon, it was only like 100 miles, 120 miles south of you. So,
Well, Macon's like smack dab in the middle of Georgia.
Georgia.
yeah, I'm only freaking 55 miles north of that.
How many drain plugs do Bugattis have? 10 or something like that? Yeah, probably. Probably got more coolers than freaking NASA.
What's up, Barbecue Mike? Sneaking in here.
You know what though?
We were talking
Even
about
if I was a multi-millionaire, billionaire, I just don't think I'd want a Bugatti because that is just one ugly ass fucking car. The front end of that son of a bitch is ugly. Hell, I'm sorry.
I like that freaking circular thing on the side of it. Looks pretty cool. I wouldn't have a Bugatti. The car that I'd buy would be a Koenigsegg.
Yes. Agree. For sure.
My supercar would be a Ford GT. That'd be where I'd go. I wouldn't go anywhere. I was always
a lover of Lamborghinis, and then all of a sudden, when I first seen a Koenigsegg, I said, "Fuck Lamborghini."
Yeah.
I think all of us love Lamborghini. I think we all had a picture of it on our wall when we were kids. Because I mean, we've never seen any cars like that when doors open up like Batwing doors and shit like that. I mean, none of us ever seen nothing like that.
Well, shoot, a Koenigsegg's door opens up like that, but not like any other car that opens up like that.
No, it's a little different. Like it almost like does a corkscrew open.
They go.
You see what Mike Hall said, talking about me like I'm not important. What do you mean by that? You was important. You was snoring and Funky could hear you from another story.
When you say it like that, that's awful, man. Oh man.
Hey, Mike Hall, that's when you're getting some good sleep, brother.
Oh, so Jesus, what car were you talking about a second ago? The Koenigsegg.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, those
I don't
things.
know. I know they're not the most desirable cars or whatever, but dude, I've always wanted a Maserati. I can honestly say that. I've always wanted one. I don't know
Depends on
why,
which
but I
one.
always have.
It depends on which one, though.
Yeah.
'Cause there's
Dude,
a lot of
believe
different
this or
Maseratis.
not, a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I like the 4-door Maseratis. I just think
Oh,
they're cool looking.
He finally gets a CPAP. Cool.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
sweet, Mike.
Nice, Mike.
Sweet. That'll help you a lot, bud. I hear you, Josh. And usually it's me is when I'm talking into the damn phone and that damn autocorrect just changes everything I say before I hit the word
No.
enter.
But Koenigsegg doesn't. That would be a
McLaren.
early McLaren. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple other cars that do it too, probably. There's a Lotus
Mike-
Avaya. Ever heard of that? A Lotus Avaya, all electric, 2,000 horsepower. I think
Well,
ridiculous.
shoot, Koenigsegg made an electric car,
Yeah.
and then
Most of theirs are hybrids, I think.
yeah,
Some
and
electric, some
it had like a 4-cylinder engine with, and he twin turboed the damn thing.
Yep.
And it was
Mike,
making
I know exactly-
insane power, dude. It was ridiculous.
It is.
I was a truck driver for a lot of years, dude. So I know exactly what you're talking about. The no sleep shit.
And I don't know what the deal is with all these supercar guys, but they really hate Koenigsegg.
What's
They
up,
really do,
buddy?
man.
What's up, buddy? What's up, sunshine?
Not much.
on?
Just getting done out there working on the old man's car for the day on that truck.
Yay.
Yeah, I like what Mike said. The autocorrect is like a drunk Siri. That's about
Shit, I'm trying
Josh,
to
don't
find
get me
a
wrong.
place.
I would definitely have a 500. But if I had like big money like that, I would most definitely, I'd have a 4G. That'd be just no question about it.
Yeah, but you can buy two 500s for the price of what you're probably more than two 500s for what you're going to pay for that 4GT.
That's okay. I would have a 500 and a 4GT. It doesn't matter. I still have a 4GT. That's
Now that
that's
would be a
always been my
garage,
dream.
dude. 500 and a 4GT next to each other. Oh God.
I'd
Oh,
rather
dude,
have a
and-
Fox body with a GT500 engine.
And 100%, I would have a Pantera. 100%, I'd have a Pantera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
but that
no doubt.
that Ford GT engine will blow the doors off a GT500.
Fuck you, ain't lying. That 500 wouldn't even fucking exist if it tried to race a 4GT. Yeah, motherfucker wouldn't even
It may be a
exist.
3.5 liter EcoBoost, but that thing roars, dude.
Hey, lad, that's a bad bitch.
Uh-huh. I think the
I
Fox
would have
body with
both
the
of these
GT500 plant would beat it, though.
No way in hell.
Well,
No
you-
way in
I
hell.
don't know.
Ford Blue,
Depends
no
on the
offense, brother, but
Wait,
whatever
I'll
you
look it up
smoking,
something
brother,
there.
I want you to melt. Whatever you smoking, I want you to mail Sublime some of it because he needs it.
So
No, okay, why do you think that? First off, where the weight,
No damn way a Fox body with a GT500 engine would even stand a chance against a fucking Ford GT. It wouldn't even stand
not
a
on,
fucking
okay,
chance.
all right, let me rephrase that. Not on curves, no way. Not on a road
It
course.
wouldn't even
But in
do
drag
it in the
racing,
straightaway.
oh yeah.
all right, hey, can you hear me? All right.
Yeah, I
check
don't
this
even
out.
think
Here we
do
go.
it in a
Here we go.
drag
I
race.
just looked it
Quarter
up.
mile.
Okay,
I don't think so.
a 2017 Ford GT accelerated from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, but ran the quarter mile in 10.8. What do you think that 500 does in the quarter?
Probably
Your
pretty close to
500
the same
does
number.
10.6.
Yes, it does.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
faster
that
right out the
zero
gate
to-
in the quarter.
It's
But
fast.
the problem is that 0 to 60, he's going to out 60 foot your ass so hard, you're never going to catch him. He's going to be out in front of you. You're never going to run him down.
I don't know. I don't think so. Fox bodies usually average between what, a 1.2 and a 1.6 60 foot. So and then hell, 500
Well, what the hell
horse
do you
put
think
it in
that Ford GT is doing? From 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. What do you think his damn 60 foot is? It's awesome.
Okay, let's put it this way: a Ford GT and a Fox body with a BAAAAAAAACK engine and 1,500 horsepower with a turbo. I'd say the Fox is gonna roar for this thing.
Yeah.
God damn
Sure.
truck. It's all according though. If you change the
missed your
gearing in that
channel,
Ford GT, fuck yeah.
Uh-oh. Here are the cops. They're coming
Yep,
for Fort Blue.
They're coming for him. Mr. Ford
Not
Blue
me.
Gauge. Ford Blue Gauge, and what do we see in the shot? Honda.
No, that's not. That's not.
Hey, it's a loaner car. I sold my damn Mustang and I don't have my shit done because I've been working and I jumped off the cliff and accepted the deal on that Roadrunner. So I ain't had time to work on my own shit. I'm excited that is this your first live?
No, I've done lots of lives.
Okay, you're saving a lot of gas driving that Honda.
Yes,
No.
it is the first one since we started. Yes.
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
missed the Friday night lives.
Well, the only problem
No,
is he's
this
got to
is the
work
first
tomorrow.
live
This
one
one's
with
going to be ending soon.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Yeah.
What?
I said the only problem
Oh,
is
God,
he's
we
got to
all
work
have.
tomorrow. This one's going to be ending soon.
Sublime will go.
Don't worry,
Sublime to go.
Sublime's
Salty
going live
didn't
later,
say
so
it.
we'll all be able to get back in here and shoot the shit.
Oh, all right. Fine.
See?
See?
Yep.
Cypress Pond is the end of the property.
I still take the Ford GT though. Y'all can take whatever car you want, whatever Fox body you want.
Cypress
I'll take.
Pond.
But I would have both Ford GTs. I would have.
It's got nice fish. Well, that's just insane. Insane in
I would
the
have the early
membrane.
2000 model and the next later.
Insane in the brain.
Because I love both of those Ford GTs, man. I
Cypress
would have
Hill.
one of each. Yep, I agree, Victor. Sublime is a live stream king.
No, he's just
Hey,
a live
Carmile's
stream
working
whore.
tonight too. Carmile's
Wait,
working tonight too.
He's just a live stream what?
He's a live stream
You said
whore.
Yeah, there you go.
You're
And no,
open-
he's not working, Salty.
You're
He's off.
open, you're open for business on anybody's live stream.
He
But
worked.
I thought he was
he worked.
working. I thought he was working 8 straight days.
Yeah, the first 4 are day shift. Today is his last day shift. So tomorrow he works a night shift. So he's-
okay.
He worked day shift today, and then he starts 4 night shifts tomorrow.
It's the price you pay when you make money like that.
Yeah,
No, I agree.
but then after that he gets 3 days off. You know, so
Probably gonna need all 3 of those just to damn recover.
he gets used to it, man. Now he's used to it. That's the thing. You do
Didn't
that
say
for
he's
long.
been doing it for 17 years.
Yeah,
Yeah. Something like that.
yeah, he's used to it.
17 years, you start to get used to that fucking schedule.
Yep,
If you ain't
exactly.
used to that schedule after 17 years, something's wrong with you.
Fort Blue looks
Funky,
like
how long have you been at your job? How long have you been getting up at 3?
Next year will be 25 years.
Funky, how long have you been getting up at 3:30 in the morning? How many years?
25. He said.
No, not a full 25.
You've been at that company you're at now for 25 years?
Yeah. So close to 20. 20 years. I haven't called in since 2000.
Awesome.
He loves bragging about that.
Well, then you need to call in
Congrats, buddy.
tomorrow.
I didn't know you had been there that
stay
many years.
live
That's cool.
longer.
That's cool.
No, I got to open the shop, dog.
Oh.
Sweet. That's awesome. Like I said, I didn't know you had been there that many years. So what year
He's been there 25 years next month, and then 20 years on that schedule.
So
No,
what year
they-
did you move away from Macon, Georgia, and move back?
I've been there 25 years next year.
Oh,
I moved from Macon in I think it was July of '98.
did you move up there for the job, or did you move up there for family, or?
No, I lived in Fort Lauderdale, and then my mom got sent to that plant in Macon, and then asked me after I graduated art school, hey, she goes, well, I can give you a job up here if you come help me with this place. I was like, all right. So I went up there and worked for her, and then after about, what was it? I think I moved there in December, and about March I said I got to get out of here. I hate this place. So then,
Victor, I was just about to say something like that. I was going to say he looks like a suspect on Miami Vice.
Let me ask you: when you moved from Georgia up, did you go to work for the company you're at now, or did you go to work for a different company where your mom was at?
no, it's the same company.
Same company. So your mom, I'm assuming, retired from that company.
No, she got let go.
Oh, shit. That's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
She got let go is bureaucratic bullshit.
Gotcha.
It was,
How's your mom doing, buddy?
Just fine.
How's your mom doing for us health wise and all that stuff?
Oh, she's fine. She works at a bagel shop. She a few months ago slipped there and fell and dislocated her arm, her shoulder.
Oh no.
Ooh,
And then she had surgery on it. She's just now getting mobility back in it.
that's good.
So is your dad fully retired now?
Oh yeah, he retired years ago. He
Did
got tired of it. He was, you understand, my dad's a skinny old guy, and he was a mobile glass guy for 25 years. He did it all by himself, changing windows and shit.
Damn.
Like windows on houses, you mean? Stuff like that?
No, auto glass.
Oh, auto glass. Okay.
That's I had
So
that
Funky
video.
never has to pay anybody to put in his glass or take it out, huh?
No, I had that video back a while ago of him putting the windshield in Black Cherry Bomb. So yeah, he goes up the road and just says, "Hey, I need this glass," and they're like, "Okay," and they give him all the shit to put it in. So I just pay for the glass.
That's
Mike Hall
awesome.
asked Funky, "Did you eat all that pork?"
Yeah, we ate it. Good stuff.
You might not have been close to everybody before takeover, but you sure were eating a lot better than everybody else. Because everybody else, you hear them, everything they eat tastes like shit. Especially Mr. Mach 1. He's like, I love Jackson. And he goes, but their fucking food sucks.
Well, hang on now. That restaurant that Caleb had the thing at, yeah, that was shitty food. The Mexican food wasn't bad at that place. Their food's pretty good, man. No. Dude, you're picky as shit, so shut up. You got no opinion.
Exactly, which means a freaking, if it ain't good to me, it ain't good.
No.
Yes.
No, that means if one little thing's off, he's mad.
No.
That burrito I had, and every time I go to that place, it's always good food.
Nope.
You order the same thing. Maybe they had an off night with
Fake
fajitas.
news.
No, it's not fake news.
It's fake news.
Nope.
He's giving you fake news.
No, it's
Don't believe
bullshit.
Yeah, Slime is a very picky motherfucker. We hear him on here all the time talking. He don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very picky motherfucker.
He doesn't eat none of the good stuff.
No, he don't eat nothing that's good.
I know.
Talking about, I love a good steak. Steak's great. I can eat
Yeah,
all
but
kinds of
goddamn,
shit.
don't get me. I love steak too, but I don't want to eat steak every day. I mean, that's something I don't want. I like varieties of food. I like different kinds of
I
food.
remember going to 3 Mexican restaurants with him, and every time he orders fajitas.
Because that's the only thing I usually get from a Mexican restaurant. There's that or like steak tacos.
Why don't you get a
Yeah,
burrito?
but
Shut up.
have you ever thought about, they offer different things on that menu. Just try something, just
Stay in your lane,
broaden
bro.
your-
Stay in
broaden
your
your
lane.
horizon a little bit. Try something different. You don't never know. You might like it.
Stay in your lane. That's what I do.
You don't know if you like it if you've never tried it, so you can't say you don't like it. If you ain't never tried it, you can't say you don't like it. One thing I don't eat now is mushrooms. That's just one thing I don't eat.
Oh,
I'm
mushrooms are
allergic
great.
to them, so I can't.
I've tried a bunch of mushrooms, and I've never liked anything that any way they've ever been cooked.
Sublime
Maybe one
likes
day.
mushrooms.
There's some mushrooms I'll eat.
I just don't. I've never. The thought of me eating fungus just don't sound good.
Oh man, I love mushrooms.
Now I'll eat mushrooms that's cut up really, really small, like in spaghetti or something
No.
like that. I'll eat them at that point. But
No.
when I can see big fucking slices of mushrooms, it ain't happening. I ain't eating it.
I'll cube them up and cook them in some butter and just eat them. They're good.
My
No,
wife
call
does
that.
too.
Fuck that shit.
My wife will just go in the kitchen and start frying up some mushrooms. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I can't fucking breathe. I can't. I have to go outside when she's cooking mushrooms.
He's like, I can't breathe, but these are good.
No, I'm allergic to them, so I can't eat them. But she'll go in there and she's eating them out of the pan as she's frying them, and I'm like, I can't fucking breathe. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting it's a new channel, my language. I'm sorry.
Oh, Victor, that's funny.
Bama, I can't say one thing about down where you're at though. My favorite place to go vacation, I know it's gonna be boring to a lot of people. My favorite place to go vacation is Gulf Shores. I love going there for vacation because it's not real commercialized like Panama City or nothing like that. I mean, I know there's a lot of people like Panama City. I'm just not, because I don't like the real commercial side of vacation. But Gulf Shores to me has always been a really good place.
How's your numbers getting, Funky?
230.
What happened to all your numbers? They didn't.
Because it's a new channel. They hadn't found it or came to it yet.
I got new people too, so.
Did you ever hear anything from them?
Hell no. Oh shit, somebody else joined us.
Oh, somebody else in the basement?
Oh. Yeah.
What's up, Mark One?
Well, my brother just come in out of town, and he was coming up there, and there are blue skies up the street here, and he's like, hey, I want one of those blue sky hamburgers. You come up here, I'll buy you one. I said, okay.
So is that where you went?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Nice. Is that?
You must have wolfed that hamburger down because you ain't been gone that long.
They're only that big.
Hey, I'll come back. The wife's calling.
Oh.
Okay,
I'll probably be gone.
Yeah, it's all right. They'll find
yeah, I'm
me
gonna smoke
live
this
later.
cigarette. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, and I'm going to get out of here too. I got to run to the store before they close. They close at 9.
So, Funky, what's going on with your engine now, buddy? You're getting that thing. You're getting those things. I know you made a video, so I haven't watched it yet. So maybe I'll just wait to watch it.
So yeah, I was gonna ask that same question, knowing that I didn't watch the video yet. So I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm gonna leave that one.
Well, when he showed the video and then he said, yeah, look at here. And I'm like, oh. Don't worry.
I did like it on Instagram though.
We've all done it, Funky. We've all done it.
Yeah, everybody always likes it on Instagram. They're like, we didn't watch it, but we're liking it on Instagram.
It's like scroll like.
You know, you can double click on the picture and like it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. Then it almost gets
Yeah,
to the point
Bama,
where
I've
you're
seen
like,
the Blue Angels. I've seen the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. I get to see the Thunderbirds every year.
I seen the Blue Angels on a happenstance. We kind of were just taking a ride one day, and we ended up in Traverse City, and there was like crowds lining Traverse Bay, and we just were at a corner. We're like, what's going on? They said the Blue Angels are going to be flying by. We're like, what? So we went and parked the freaking car, man, and that was crazy cool. They happened to
I
be
get to
going
see stuff like
one
that
show
every
to
year.
another, and they called them and asked them if they do flyby or do a show there, and they said sure.
yeah, they
My
come to
brother,
Star
you know,
Wars.
they put on an air show down at my brother's Air Force base that he works on every year.
Yeah.
He gets me
Warner
tickets.
Robin?
I get to go see I get to go see the Thunderbirds every year.
Yeah, we
They
get the
come to Chicago every year, and I've never went to go see them. You would think once I would have went.
Dude, when I was in Fort Lauderdale, they had the Shell Air and Sea Show,
Yeah.
and these guys, I know they were loving it. They got to practice over Fort Lauderdale, so they got to fly low by these freaking buildings.
Yeah, that's kind of
And
what they do out here
They were
sometimes.
just
Yep.
shaking our buildings, the school buildings and stuff. I'd go out. My school was right down toward the beach, right by where my work was at too, at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I went out there and we heard them, and we were standing outside, and it's just crazy as hell to see a freaking a stealth bomber flying overhead really low. It's so alien looking. It's like, holy crap.
Dude, I tell you what, you should live right here where I'm at then. Because every time they do the flyby over here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, whatever planes are there, they come right over my motherfucking mom's house, dude. Literally right over the house.
So
And they're like right above the damn trees.
Where I live at, it's even better because I got Detroit Metropolitan Airport right here across 275, and I got Willow Run where the Blue Angels park all their stuff up here before the air shows. So I get to see both sides. So I'm like right in the middle of them. So Blue Angels, when they're practicing, they're right over my house.
That's sweet. We got some crazy idiot around here. I don't know who he is, but he's in one of those old twin wing biplanes.
Yeah.
Dude, we're just sitting out here, and all of a sudden you hear this. Let somebody start climbing, and all of a sudden you hear this. I'm like, that motherfucker right there has done lost his fucking mind. There ain't no way he's gonna get me in that shit.
It's the best is when they kill the engine and just let it free fall and then start it back up on the way down.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh
yeah,
God.
I'm like that son of a bitch right there.
Yeah. And they do that for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evidently, this one guy lives over here because there's a real richy neighborhood over here, not far from here, that's got their own private landing strip in the neighborhood, and all the guys that work there, they're all pilots, like at the airport for like Delta and all the other airlines. And evidently, this guy is practicing or something for an air show or something because every single day he's out there doing that shit. It's crazy. I'm like, this motherfucker here's done lost his fucking mind.
Well, we're like right in the direct line of an Aeromed helicopter flight path that goes through here to downtown, the hospital downtown. And then we must be in the flight path of Sparta Airport, which is up there where they do, people who are learn how to fly, because they fly around the house here all the time.
Yeah, I like when they're flying over the house and go, beep, 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 beep. Dude, you better get to the airport.
Fuck yeah, I appreciate you letting me on, buddy, but I'm gonna have to get off here and run to the store before they close, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go too.
But yeah, around here, man, they can't fly drones or nothing.
Yeah.
Sublime, that's the same way it is here. We got that little airport beside the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and plus the FAA is right like a half a mile from.
Like the major like drone companies and their apps have it so the drones won't even take off if you're within the vicinity of an airport.
My drone won't take off.
Well,
I got a Phantom 4. Mine won't even take off.
The guy across the street's got a drone, and it'll only go so high. It won't go its max height because we're near the airport.
Mine won't even take off, period. Mine won't even leave the fucking ground.
Yeah, he's went over my house with it and did pictures of my backyard and around here, but it won't go as high as the trees.
Yeah.
But guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. I gotta go. We'll see everybody later in Sublime's live.
Yeah.
Appreciate the funky. Everybody chat. Y'all take care.
Probably in about 30 minutes or so. I might have to go get someone food, but we'll see.
We're as soon as she feeds those beagles, because she's driving me nuts about feeding those beagles, we're going to 4th Street.
Tonight, you mean?
Yeah.
Is that where Bob was?
I don't know. Was he out there?
He was going to some cruise or on something that was going on?
Tonight's the 4th Street cruise before the cruise.
Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about. Yeah.
So we're just going to take the Mach 1 and go out there. We're not going to take both cars, not tonight.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's already fairly late.
And tomorrow after the funeral, if we're feeling okay, we'll probably go to the cruise.
Gotcha. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
You have a good night, Gary. Funky.
Yep.
Fake news.
All right, guys, take it easy,
guys.
Thanks for having me up not once but twice.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Oh, Michael Downey shows up at the last second.
Yeah, what's up, Michael?
Always.
Bad.
Michael, I'm going live in about 30 minutes if you
Yeah.
want to jump over, buddy.
I
All
gotta
right,
get
guys.
off and go to bed. So, all
Later,
right.
man. Talk to you,
Later.
folks.